Fletcher Haycock. 10, Bill Statham. Back row of Aston Warwick and Matthew Noakes. The skipper at lock, Finley Nielsen. And off the bench, Riley Wake, Jesse Shorter, John Mackay, Sam Romati and Caden Dixon.
And the away team today for the Penrith Panthers, we've got Jesse Hudson lining up at fullback, Malachi Tariki on the wing, with Siatami Hansen and Latrell Leota in the centres. Ezra Gosh is your other winger today. We've got Isaiah Katoa, our skipper at 5'8", with Konapuru in the halves partnering him. Billy Scott and Uwali Alasara make up the front row, with Billy Scott at hooker. We've got Uwali, one sec. We've just got kick-off. Down the end, Western Rams are attacking, running from right to left from the grandstand. And Penrith Panthers have started strong here. They are driving the Central West back early on. There's big run from Jackson Gerback to get them back out of trouble here, back out of the red zone. Penrith are quick up on their defence here. Very tight defensive line.
Really stiff to begin with. We'll see an early penalty here. Really helpful for the Rams to get them out of their own areas. They were struggling to make metres in this first set.
The officials today, we've got Ben Thompson we've got Michael Booth as the referee, with Ben Thompson and Shanika Harper running the lines. The Rams will take the ball from 40 out. A good attacking set early on. Big run from the front row there. They swing it left. They've got Bill Statham out of dummy half. They swing it right, the Rams. Taken down 15 metres out of their line.
Looking dangerous out there already. Good ball movement, good setup there, good structure out to the right as they look to work it back towards the post.
Fletcher Haycock, the hooker, has started electric out of dummy half. Great service. They swing it left now. They take it on. Oh! We've got Mitchell Wilson almost going over in the corner there, but some tight Penrith defence has forced them over the line.
Very strong cover defence there from the Panthers. We go back out to the 20 for their first use of the football. Oh. An early settler from second row at Aaron's. They go to the right there. First use from the front rower. It's put on his back. Good defence there from the Rams.
It's an absolutely wonderful day here for football out in Lithgow. As they make a break down the right-hand side, the Penrith back rower hits the winger. But Mitchell Wilson, great try-saving tackle, forces them over the dead ball line.
Well, as you give a penalty here for a second effort there from the fullback. Great chase from Wilson. After being denied at the other end, he gets one back in his opposite number there.
Penrith get to start their set here about 18 metres out from the Central West line. I think they may be smelling blood in the water here, Penrith, as they swing it left early on.
It's good up and in defence there from the half-back. We had dummy half. It's a bit of a gap.
Ooh. They try to sneak through the middle of the ruck there, but they're too quick on the defence, the Central Rams. They swing it left again. We've got a drop ball here from Penrith. Rams regain possession 10 metres out from their own line.
Looks like a bit of a miscommunication there. A few boys running into the same hole. Bit hard, obviously, first round of the tournament to be coming out firing straight away. They'll obviously improve as the tournament progresses.
Excellent opportunity to gel and to get your name out there early in the Andrew Johns Cup as they swing it back under to Jackson Gerbuck. He has started this game strongly.
Seemed to be stripped there from the Penrith player. Playing knock-on Rams. Penrith should get the feed here.
Yep, 40 metres out from the Central West line.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity, like you said, Jack, for these young players. you get to play in this tournament and not only get a chance to impress and win, but also there's Country Rugby League team that'll be touring England later in the year. They get to compete for a spot in.
It's an absolute fantastic opportunity. As you know, the junior football is so important these days. Players signed every day from young ages. In fact, the South Sydney Rabbitohs actually signed a 15-year-old the other day.
There you go.
To a first grade contract. Obviously, not allowed to make your first grade debut until you're 18, but you've got to start somewhere.
Absolutely, and this is a stepping stone where I think there's 11 out of the 12 sides of this competition that already have connections. As we see, another penalty to the Rams here. They're looking to attack from this. 11 out of the 12 sides in this comp have connections to NRL clubs. So there's obviously, the stepping stones are there for these young blokes to be able to come through the ranks.
The Western Rams are attacking here from 30 out. They swing left, back inside through the middle, taken down 25 metre out from the Penrith Panthers line.
Bit of a slow play the ball there.
Fantastic. Interception from Penrith, and they're taking down 25 out from their own line after some wonderful footwork from the number 11, Aston Warwick. Very aggressive defence early here. They're driving them back. As we see another penalty blown. Penrith Panthers, 30 out from their own line. Will kick for touch.
Yeah, see, like you said, great footwork there from Warwick, and a nice little offload as well. They've just pushed the extra pass there, which has resulted in the intercept, and now Penrith go on the attack. They march downfield. They'll get this ball about dead on halfway, I think, there.
Dead on halfway. We should probably take the time to introduce ourselves. I'm Jack Blythe, and joining me today I've got Brady Evans.
G'day, pleasure to be here.
It's a seesawing contest early on here. Both teams have had their fair crack at the line.
That's it. I think both teams just trying to settle into some sort of rhythm.
See an offload here from Penrith, 35 out.
Still going there.
Great leg work from the centre.
Goes back to the front row there. A bit of a wayward pass, but favourable bounce. As they settle about in line with the right hand upright, 30 out.
You see another penalty blown here, 20 out from the line. Will they kick for goal? 30 out, my apologies.
They're going to take the tap, keep the foot down.
Like I said before, there's a bit of blood in the water here. If they can keep the football in their hands, I think we might see some early points here.
As they go left now through the half.
Swing it.
Good hands.
The centre is through, but he's brought down metres short of the line. Back right. Work the ball back into the centre here. Towering prop Konopuru takes a settler.
Taking 5 men there to bring him down.
He is a
very
big
strong.
boy.
As they set up out to the right hand side. Players in motion. A little offload, might have just gone forward there.
They've turned it over.
And the Rams regather. They'll look to work it out from their own line.
Yep.
Probably really try to complete this set.
Mitchell Wilson, the winger for the Western Rams, has been put on his back, but a great early touch from the winger.
Obviously the backs coming in here trying to take a bit of workload off those big fellas in the middle who've been working hard in defence. Nice little offload there.
They're really getting up early off the line here, Penrith, and it's showing their defence is aggressive.
And an early kick as they look to just play for field position.
It's a wonderful kick. They find the grass, but Jesse Hudson for the Penrith Panthers has got the ball back.
Strong return and met in great defence there. Good chase from the Rams. Penrith now trying to make metres upfield. Hitting another strong tackle. 3-4 in that one. They drive him back.
Neither side giving away too much in defence here. They are absolutely pouring everything into it.
That's a good tough start to this contest.
For those just joining us, it's 0-0 at Tony Luchetti Park in the Andrew Cup after 9 minutes of play.
It's held up again in that one. Forced back a few metres.
They're going nowhere this set, the Central Rams.
Yeah, the Rams are up for the contest.
Another early kick here.
Good chase.
Offside.
Oh.
Shocking bounce for Penrith Panthers as the ball goes out about 45 out from the Penrith line. The Rams will get possession back here.
That's it. Great play, good vision there. The play was on, but the bounce really not favourable for the Panthers players there. They had plenty of numbers in the chase. There was probably four opposed players just on the fullback, but the Rams will be very thankful for that bounce.
Fantastic kicking game from both sides here early on. They're finding the grass at every kick.
See, the halves are very impressive.
Yeah.
In what has so far been dominated by tough defence, the halves will have been still running it well.
I think, like we mentioned before, being the first round of the competition, once these sides start to gel, I think we might see a completely different... Oh, what a shot!
Great tackle.
What an absolute rocket. Yeah, you see a bit of aggression coming into the defence here.
There's a bit of feeling out there.
Another settler from Jackson Gerbach there.
Neither side wants to concede the first one.
Good.
Rams here, one of their few attacking options. Look down the right. Good, just nice solid hands there, but pretty tidy defence. We're on last tackle now.
Fifth and last here with Egan. He grubbers the ball through. It's a mistake.
I think grounded by the fullback.
Jesse Hudson. Well, I think we'll see a goal line dropout here.
Good recovery. He made a little error there with a bit of a spill of the ball, but he's recovered well and dived on it to get the grounding.
Back-to-back sets here for the Western Rams.
It's a great play from Egan there, the halfback. Just building a bit of pressure after the game so far has been a bit to and fro, both ends of the field, so he's looking to mount a bit of pressure and hopefully draw first blood in this one.
He's really putting the pressure here on Jesse Hudson, who it looks like might still be down in back play behind the goals. Just taking a bit of a spill trying to ground that ball.
Hard to tell there, he's still on the ground. Hopefully he's going to be alright here. Hopefully we can see him back to his feet any moment now.
Fantastic turnout here today at Tony Luchetti Park.
Absolutely. But that's the thing with this kind of competition, you know, playing local. Oh, good take.
Shocking bounce for the Western Rams, but they regain possession and they're back on the attack. Fletcher Haycock takes a scoot out of dummy half.
Breaks a couple of tackles there. And they'll set up again pretty much under the post there.
Good run from Bill Statham. Egan swings it right, hits the fullback Bray Porter, and
they're in.
It looks like we've got our first try here today.
But I think Zach Williams, the centre on the far side, on the right touch.
Forces away. We carried his defenders across the line.
It was nice. This right edge for the Rams looking very strong at the moment with ball in hand. I think that's where their main attacking options will keep coming from. They seem to work it to the left, set up in the middle, and then spin it right, and it's looking very strong. Great play there.
Now, right edge back row, Matthew Noakes has picked up the ball here. I love a goal-kicking back row. Shades of Corey Parker.
Bit of Fitzgibbon about him, those big rangy body.
You do love Craig Fitzgibbon, don't you? Ethan Lowe, another one. They can strike the ball. Hopefully we're not putting the curse on him here, but I do like the look of him.
No, he was hitting them all right in the warm-up there.
Probably about 10 metres in from the right-hand touchline. That's 4-0 to the Western Rams after about 13 minutes of play here. Noakes comes in. He strikes the ball. It's low. Waved away to the left.
And just across the face there. Still struck it all right though. I think we'll see plenty of points from him later on.
Yeah, might be a bit troublesome for Penrith. The first repeat set of the game and they've conceded points.
That's it. They've been strong in the middle, but out wide seems a bit brittle.
They might be tiring themselves out here. Coming back to the halfway line fairly slowly.
Of course, Rams will be looking to complete after points. As it goes, you always want to complete those sets straight after points.
Ball comes down to Egan and big front rower gets the ball to the 20-metre line. Another settler coming. So
the skipper there, Nielsen, I think, in the 13 jersey.
Jackson Gerbach loves his work. He has started this game so strongly, the long-haired front rower.
He's an absolute workhorse.
Another fantastic kick from Egan here, finds the grass. Now we've seen Ezra Gosh go back to fullback here after Jesse Hudson's spill. But they're gone. Penrith are streaking away here, and we might have our equaliser. Ezra Gosh from the back. Fantastic try, picks up the ball from about 30 out, burns the Western Rams defence, takes off down the left sideline, and we have locked scores here, 4-all.
Yeah, fantastic play, fantastic kick return. It was a good kick from Egan, but the chase there on the right-hand side, just going up in ones and twos. They didn't come up as a line, and he's made them pay. Showed fantastic, clean set of heels there down the touchline. No one was going to stop him once he was through. Great speed from the young lad.
Bit of an easier goal kick here compared to Matthew Noakes' for the Western Rams. We've got Tyler Bunting taking the goal kick for Penrith here. Probably about 10 metres left of the uprights.
Yeah, should probably make easy work of this.
We've put the mocker on again here.
He's gone now.
Oh, he's no chance. It's hard to pick a winner here early on. Both teams have started fairly level pickings.
Yeah, it might come down, it is still a bit warmer. Not an overly hot day out here in Lithgow, but, fitness could take its toll later in the match, I think.
Both sides do have extended benches.
He's nailed it.
Penrith leads 6-4 just after halfway through the first half. The Central Western Rams look to kick off. There's a slight breeze coming over now, but shouldn't sway the ball too much here, I'd say.
Really strong start to this game of footy. Both sides being very willing in defence.
And once again, the big back row of Matt Noakes kicks us off here.
Lovely kick-off. Plenty of height.
Katoa takes the catch, and a big collision here with Tavita Alatini taking the hit up off the kick-off.
A couple of big bodies coming together there.
The aggressive defence continues here. They are driving him back.
Gersbach in the middle again. Loves the work.
Penrith swing it left early here. They might find some space. Oh, they spilled the ball, 30 out. Western Rams will regain possession.
They opened them up on that left edge again. They looked on there, but unfortunately the pass didn't go to hand.
Testing the edges early on the set there.
That's it, with the defence in the middle being so tough. It's not a bad ploy to go wide early.
It's a good sign of confidence backing yourself from 20 metres from your own line. As you saw with Penrith's last try, they scored from about 70 metres out, so they definitely backed themselves.
Absolutely.
Backing another strong run from Gerbach this set. He is all up in it. Rams get possession from the feed, 30 metres out from their own line here.
Almost against the feed. Don't see that too often.
Penrith, like I said, that confidence is working overtime out there. Feed the set again. The Rams are stacked to the left here.
Straight to Warwick off the scrum. Takes one straight and hard.
He's a lanky back row, but he's got some good footwork and an offload about him.
Very skillful player.
Swings it left here. And Belfanti takes the hit up under. They play the ball to Haycock. Gerbach wanted it, but McWhinney almost breaks through there. To Porter. Swings it to Statham.
They'll be setting up for that right-hand edge again.
Oh, he's a big body. He's trying to get through there, but they've driven him down, I'd say about a metre short of the line here.
Majority of the attack for the Rams have come through this right hand. See what they've got now as they spin it wide.
Egan to Porter. Cuts him out. And Brandon Hamilton will score a try on the right edge for the Western Rams. Brilliant bit of play from the Western Rams there. I'm loving this little combination between Egan and Porter. combining very well.
They look good as soon as they go out the back there. Suck a few numbers into the middle, and then those boys can spin it wide and let the outside backs do what they do best.
Especially with Porter there, he's drifting to both sides of the field, which is fantastic for a fullback. He was the one that passed that ball to Statham for that hit up under the post there, and then straight back right for the ball to brilliant cutout ball to Hamilton.
Absolutely, he's got a bit of ball playing ability about him. He's not just a straight runner of the ball, which is always nice to see from a fullback.
Here we go, Big Noakes dead on the sideline here.
This is a tough chance.
Yeah, that's it. For a right footer, this is probably the worst spot for him to kick the football, but I think he's confident. It's similar to where he kicked his last conversion from. See if he can fix the radar. It's really starting to open up here for both sides.
So yeah, the opening stanza was quite tough. Now we see both teams looking to throw it around a bit.
Noakes comes in, he struck it better than the last ball, and he's got it from the right edge touchline. The big back rower, Matthew Noakes.
Thrives on the hard ones, I think.
Yes. I'm impressed.
That takes us to 10-6, the Rams lead now. Just under 10 minutes to play in this first half. I
think it's going to be a matter of who can hold the ball more. Whoever can hold on to possession here, I think will really hit their straps.
That's it. Now we've seen a few less penalties, and the boys are actually settled in to play some footy.
Penrith's kick off here.
If you can build some pressure, you'll be able to get over the top of the opposition.
Now Gerbach's gone off for a spell here.
Yeah, looks like both of our starting front row having a bit of a spell.
Really liking Fletcher Haycock's service out of dummy half. He looks quick at it with the scoot out of the half, but here we go. Another run from Warwick here. Great footwork, late footwork at the line, really throws off the defenders. Haycock again swings it out. Warwick.
Yeah, I think we'll see Haycock probably more in the second half, opt to run the ball. Like you said, looks quite fast out of dummy half, and with that tiring ruck, as gets later in the second half, I think he'll look to run it a bit more.
And the back row, Matthew Noakes, has put up a bomb here. Now have they gotten a touch to it here, Penrith? No. They'll regain possession at the 20 after the ball's gone dead. 7 tackle set coming here for the Penrith Panthers. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, look like stand-in fullback was a bit nervous under that one. Great kick from the second rower. Obviously tough to take. Like you said, with a bit of breeze, it'll be floating around up there.
Yeah, big loss for the Penrith Panthers, losing Jesse Hudson early.
Definitely looked good in the opening few minutes.
Yeah, strong, quick fullback. But after that opening try from the Penrith Panthers to Ezer Grosh, who's filling in at fullback, I'm sure they're not losing too much at the back.
He seems to be very willing and able to fulfil that role out there.
Now the kick finds the grass as Porter gets the ball from 30 out from his own line.
Great chase there too.
Yeah, Penrith have rushed up here and driven him back nearly 10 metres here. Wow.
Outstanding. Putting pressure on the fullback. He had nowhere to go there. Great chase. Great defence. Oh, we see the ball turn over now. I think first contact there right on the point of the ball just forced it out. Terrific stuff.
Western Rams winger Brendan Hamilton, the second try scorer for the club, has just dropped the ball cold, 30 out. Penrith Panthers go back on the attack here, and they're stacking the side to the right-hand side. We might see a bit of an attack off the scrum here.
Nothing better than a scrum play, Jack.
Oh, I love it. I love a good scrum play, a little bit of an overlap.
There is a bit of a setup out to this right-hand side. Plenty of finger pointing.
There's a lot of finger pointing here as the ball goes to Katoa. He takes the ball, runs it himself, and driven back. Great defence.
Tackling's been outstanding from both sides.
From the fullback as well, Porter. Oh, another big collision here. There's definitely a bit of feeling in the defence here. They swing it left.
Nice little short ball off the hip.
I think we might be seeing a settler here. hits Tavita Alantini. He's a big boy. He stops dead, but it takes 4 to bring him down. As Penrith Panthers get a penalty 10 metres out from the Western Rams line.
Be hard to keep him out here. We've seen repeat sets. Bit of pressure on the defence. We'll see if they can hold out.
Oh, Billy Scott taps the ball.
He might go himself here.
Oh, he's driving. But no, he stopped short. Oh.
There's an attempt for the intercept.
Brendan Williams rushed up.
Not sure if he got a touch on that one on the way past. We'll see the decision from the referee here.
Yeah.
No, feed for the Rams. Didn't get a touch.
No touch.
Good bit of scramble there. They looked like they had the numbers, Penrith, and that sort of second effort from the Rams, and they've been able to cause a turnover.
I'll tell you what, if Brendan Williams gets a hold of that, he's gone.
Oh, absolutely. There's no stopping him.
80 metres out. No one. Jesse Short is warming up on the sideline for the Western Rams, getting ready to come into the action.
Western Rams start from deep inside their own half. Off the back of the scrum, they'll be looking to just complete this, get it upfield, make Penrith play a bit more in their own half.
Yeah. Making good contact here, Penrith. They're not letting the Western Rams drive too forward. So they pull down Whitlam, 30 out from his own line. Haycock to Whitlam.
There's Romati there taking one in the middle. On the substitutes for the front rowers. The early kick again.
They find the grass again. These are fantastic, but it's got too much on it. It goes out for a 20-metre tap for the Penrith Panthers. Another 7-tackle set.
He's kicked that a long way. I don't think he expected to get such good contact on it.
Didn't think the breeze was that strong, Brady.
He's definitely got hold of it.
Boy, oh boy.
A bit more power in that right boot than he thought. Young Noakes.
It does give the Western Rams a bit of a time to reset, energise and go again. But the Penrith Panthers have the ball and a great hit up.
Strong run in the middle.
I think that was Latrell Leota, the centre. Fantastic, and he gets up with a bit of a push and shove, bit of feeling here.
Yeah, he's not too happy with something that went on in that tackle.
No. Tavita Alatini, another one. He drives forward, but they bring him down.
They've got to commit so many numbers when Alatini takes it up. Well, maybe a small knock on him to play the ball there, but he gets away with it.
No. There's another wonderful kick from Penrith. As they find touch about 15 metres out. The Rams will have to force their way out of their own half again here.
Yeah, great kick-making metres down the right-hand side. A few strong runs up the middle, got the metres. Now turn the Rams pack around and make them work from their own end.
I'd love to see some early ball to the wingers on the edges here.
Sure, we've seen it work. Yeah, as soon as they've gone wide, there's been a bit of space open up.
Mitchell Wilson came within whiskers of scoring in one of the opening sets. And their other winger, Brendan Hamilton, scored the second. Definitely some talent out wide. As the ball spills out the back, we'll have to feed this again here.
The Penrith boys a bit keen to get that one. Looked like it hadn't left the halfback's hands and already striking at it.
They're definitely pushing in the scrums, trying to get it to go the opposite feed. But no, the Rams should gain possession here. And they're stacked to the right-hand side again. Oh, third time the charm, hopefully, here.
We've got about 2 minutes left to play in this half. So see if they can work towards half-time. Neither team would want to concede right now in these dying minutes.
No. Haycock showing his speed out from the scrum as they get another penalty. This will come in handy with 1:34 left to play in the first half. Rams leading 10-6 as they kick the ball.
A big boot of Noakes, easily going to find touch.
Nice. Back rows with the kicking game. Shades of Dave Taylor. As they get the ball 40 metres out with about 80 seconds left to play in this first half. They swing the ball out to Sam Ramati. He does not want to go down here. He won't get to the ground. He'll play the ball standing up.
20 metres after contact.
They fling it left. Egan to Porter again. What a combination. Porter breaks through. He's gone for the line. He's there. Wonderful play from the Western Rams. less than a minute left to play in the first half, and we have our fourth try of the match, the third to the Western Rams. 14-6. As Big Bad Noakes lines up another from the touchline.
Yeah, well, this is his spot. Loveland from the sideline. Great play there again down the right-hand side. Right on the stroke of half-time. Penrith will be kicking themselves for that. It's the last time you want to concede.
Absolute lightning speed from Porter there. He got the ball deep from Egan and just went straight through that gap. Backed himself. He had Whitlam out wide if he needed them, but he didn't. He went straight over that right-hand touchline.
That's it. He got one sniff of a bit of a gap and he was straight through.
This back three for the Western Rams are really causing some trouble here for Penrith in this first half. Porter to the back with Wilson and Hamilton on the edges.
Plenty of speed, good skills as well.
Definitely. As we see, it's only taken half an hour into this first game of the season for the half-back in Egan and the fullback in Porter to click as we see the halftime siren going in the background. Noakes lines this one up again. Let's see if he can keep the radar here. He's absolutely nailed his last kick from the exact same spot. A few steps to the left as he comes in. It's a great strike on the ball. It's coming. No, he's missed this one. So the Western Rams are going to half-time with an 8-point advantage over Penrith Panthers. Great football as that half went on.
Absolutely. So we see 14-6 there at half-time. We'll be back after a short break to bring you the second half live from Lithgow. back here in Lithgow, ready for the second half between the Rams and the Panthers. Strong showing there for the Rams in the first half. They're leading 14-6. Looking very strong out towards the right edge. Halfback Egan combining well with Porter, the fullback. And they'll look to keep the pressure on, I think, in the second half.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Egan's kicking game evolves in the second half, kicking against the breeze. Because I've seen a few of those balls go the dead ball line there. I see Penrith get the ball from the kickoff.
Penrith will be looking to bounce back, of course. Falling away there. They started really strong. Tough defence in the middle. Oh, more tough defence there from the Rams.
Man.
Looking to square up. Trying to work it out their own end.
Conceding that try 50 seconds out of half time. That's the last thing you want. Going into half time having just conceded.
Absolutely. Got to come out the stronger of the two. See an early kick here.
Another
Good strong
one.
chase. Good take by Porter.
Straight on his chest as he runs around the defence. He is lightning quick. A great one on tackle there by, I believe it was Katoa.
Not a fancy start from the Panthers, but good. It was strong. Yeah, you got to complete those ones. Start to build a bit of pressure, and they might be able to pile on the points towards the back end of the half.
I think that's the first time they haven't found the grass with one of their kicks.
Yeah, kicking game's going to be very good this afternoon.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, big hitter, big collision here.
I think that's our man Mackay out there.
John Mackay. He's got the headgear on, hiding the mullet.
Earns a penalty.
Yeah, big Noakes. Straight the ball in hand, loves a kick. He's 40 out. Big boot on him.
Comfortably finds touch.
20 out. Bit of an early attack here from the Western Rams, only 90 seconds into the second half.
Try each side of half time could kill the Panthers off here, they'll be hoping.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what Haycock does in this second half. I can feel something special coming. Little underball to the centre there, gets an early touch in Zach Williams. He's our first try scorer of the afternoon. Haycock swings it left. Noakes! Oh, has he grounded the ball? No, it's... Now, what has the referee decided? Held up. Huge call from the referee. It was a close call. A wonderful defence from the Penrith fullback there. The fill-in fullback, Isra Gosh.
It was a tough one there. I thought he might have got that down just. He looked good there, cutting them up through the middle.
Great show of strength to get across, but even greater from Isra Gosh to hold him up. They swing it right again. Zach Williams. Great one-on-one tackle there. Brings him down short. Haycock looks again. Hits Egan, he goes himself.
Nice bit of footwork there.
A little bit of a goose step, but he's
looking dangerous.
That was the fifth and last tackle as Penrith will get the ball about 3 metres out from their own line here. Oh, great run. Pushes them out just past that 10-metre line.
Good defence here again from the Rams.
Great leg
keep
drop.
Penrith down their own end.
I'm really impressed by the leg drive of some of these players. For such young kids, they are behemoths.
That's it, metres after contact, the name of the game.
Especially one Jackson Gerbach, who's I'm sure going to have a great second stint in this game.
I think they'll be holding him off for a few minutes.
Yeah. You can't miss him with that haircut.
Absolutely not.
That is unmissable.
See him warming up on the far side of the field, actually.
They go the short side here, and they've found some space down that left edge sus sign. They find an offload. And the winger in Malachi Tareke gets brought out about 35 metres short of the line.
Terrific hands up the left there from Penrith. Really sliced them open.
It's a great sneaky little offload from Hansen there to get the ball to Tareke. Billy Scott, it's a great rugby league name. He swings it right. Big kick. It's allowed to bounce. Katoa bats it back. Hits Isra Gosh. But the ball will spill out to the right-hand side. Western Rams regain possession. And here we go again.
Nice idea there from the half, the crossfield kick. Maybe just needed a bit more depth on it to really trouble the goal line of the Rams.
They're really trying to find their feet here, Penrith, with that breeze. Really shifting the dynamic of this game with the kicking game.
Porter there taking one in the middle. On the little fellas mixing it up with the big boys.
He doesn't shy away, but he's gone for a little bit of a sneaky love tap
Looks
there.
like an awkward one.
Ooh. It's a slow play the ball there from Aston Warwick. Just got caught up in a tackle. Just short of halfway. The ball's played to Haycock. Swings it out to the 5'8". Moeni, who just puts it down the line. Ezra Gosh gets it back.
Not great contact on the kick, but made it a little bit awkward, that bounce for the fullback.
No. Good for Penrith. They'll start their set 40 metres out from their own line. And a strong run here from the centre takes them to the halfway line. They swing it right. Great little sneaky offload there. Gets the ball back. And the halfback and Tyler Bunting will take a run. Driven back to the 40. Toe out to the right hand side. Once again, that leg work.
Little Bunty there hanging on for dear life.
I haven't seen many missed tackles in this game.
No, it's been nice, strong defence.
No.
Particularly in the middle. We've seen plenty of big hits. The last tackle here. Nice little grubber.
Oh, what a sneaky little touch. Another back rower gets the foot in the line. But the ball's out. 20 metre tap for the Western Rams. 7 tackle set incoming.
Nice in his veins there, the winger Wilson. Letting that one go. Well, there's plenty of pressure on him from the attackers.
You see Sam Ramati come off for a spell. And don't tell me Big Gerback's back into the contest.
And you know he'll be straight in for a run in the middle here.
He is straight to the middle. He wants it.
Well, they go the other way. Noak's a worthy ball runner, though.
He's in there, but here he comes. Jackson Gerback. No.
There he
Yes.
is. Couldn't keep him out of it.
And he earns a penalty on his first run back on the field.
They'll be looking for the big boot of Noakes here to find touch, or they just take the tap. In the middle of the field, maybe a little bit dangerous with a bit of a swirling breeze.
No, they've taken the tap. And it's the 16 in John Mackay.
And really strong defence there, getting bent back in the tackle.
The mullet man. Here we go. Back out to Egan. Hits Noakes. Good little footwork later at the line there. Just gets around one defender.
We'll go on the blind side.
Haycock he's gone the offload here and turned it over. Penrith have the ball back here. About 35 out from their own line.
Maybe just went blindside there when it wasn't really on.
No.
Penrith numbered up there really well.
I do like what I'm seeing from the Western Rams. They're really testing their hand here. They know they're on the front foot. But Penrith have earned a penalty here. Just short of halfway. Bunting takes the punt. And he finds it 25 out. Another attacking set here coming for Penrith.
Penrith will be looking to capitalise here. They've had a few chances now early in the second half. Probably need to get one back on the Rams, try and get themselves back in the game. Still trailing 14-6, 8 minutes played in the second half. Look to the left, little inside ball to the centre. Take a few there to hold him up.
And play the ball about 8 metres out on the left-hand touchline. Swing it right. Oh, monster collision from Gerback. Turns it over. What a hit. He has made an instant impact since coming back onto the field.
He's definitely a leader of this pack. You can tell as soon as he comes back out. Strong run, earns his side the penalty. And now when they're under the pump in defence, he come up with a big shot and gets them the ball back.
It was Billy Scott there who turned it over, but Gerback, straight off his line, absolutely big galoop, whacked him.
Yeah, poor old Scott, giving away a few kilos there and didn't have much of a chance to do anything with it. Gerback was on him before he knew anything.
Well, I would have been shaking my boots if Gerback was running at me.
Definitely. As Rams look to use it up through the middle of the field here, working it out from their own end.
Settler, but they get a penalty. His hand on the ball, I think. As they take the tap, the early tap. Caught Penrith unaware as they play the ball 30 metres out.
It's good play. When you're on top, you want to keep things rolling.
Here we go, Gerback with another. Just a nice settler in the middle of the park. Quick play the ball, but Haycock nearly jugs, but hits Egan.
Mackay out there, taking one wide.
Bathurst Panther, John Mackay. Back to Egan. To Noakes. Inside ball, Zach Williams. Hits him back to Zach Williams. Oh, fantastic tackle from Penrith. Brings down Williams just short of the line. As they hit Egan.
Out to the left. If they can get it out there, they're looking
it's shots galore here.
You've seen some good tackles today.
My God, they go for the strip on Haycock, but he retains possession. They bring him down, 10 out. This is desperate defence for the Penrith Panthers. Back to Egan. Where's Porter? Oh, no. No.
Give himself up there.
Sniff of an obstruction there. He goes to ground.
Change over last tackle.
Yeah.
Saw some great play up the right hand touchline there from the Rams. Little outside-inside Porter on the Noakes.
Yeah, no, Noakes is very soft touch from the big back rower.
That's it. He's got
He's skillful.
Plenty of aspects to his game that are nice to watch.
Once again, touch of the Dave Taylor's, the ball-playing back rower. Love to see it.
As long as he doesn't let himself go like Big Dave.
Too many Canadian clubs in the Canadian club, old Dave Taylor. 20 out. Another settler from Penrith here. They're not making too many metres, but what do you expect when the Gerback's in the tackle? Early kick. Porter's after it. Gets possession back, 15 out as he runs it back. Good chase from Penrith. And he takes a tackle, 20 out.
Another good chase there from the Panthers. Gave Porter very few options of bringing the ball back. Great kick.
Early touch in the set for Zach Williams, the right-hand centre.
They're pretty bunched in the middle now, the Rams.
No.
Big fella's starting to tire.
Well, the quick play of the balls are really helping out the Western Rams, really making some metres up the middle here.
Yeah, seem to do it a bit easier.
Oh, Noakes with another kick. Where's the fullback sitting? There's a chase coming. Will he get there? Oh, wonderful. But he's gone out. Oh, in fact, Noakes is unlucky there.
He'd be thankful he went out there, the fullback.
Yeah, that was touch and go.
Gave away 4 points.
Noakes would have had another kick from the right-hand touchline.
His radar's a bit better, I think, from this end, kicking into the breeze. We saw him kick a couple dead in the first half. I think with that big boot of his, this breeze will help him just to hold it up.
There's some wonderful names in this Western Rams outfit, for both sides, in fact, that I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of in the future. A lot have impressed me today. Noakes one, Gerback another. I'm still feeling sorry for Billy Scott after that rattler from Gerback.
He's got to be feeling it. They go blindside here off the scrum. You saw they just had the extra man there to exploit Penrith, but good cover from the boys they broke from the scrum. Gerback
wants it, but Noakes takes it. And he's drilled back to about 8 metres out from his own line. He'll play it to Haycock.
So yeah, you can look into Porter here.
Where?
Great combination, all but he goes to the front ball.
He plays it short. The old look long, play short, one of my personal favourites.
And he did it well.
Bang, Haycock. Has a go himself, out to Porter, swings it left. Marwini. And he's taken down. Penrith are really sticking solid with their defence here. As Gerback has a crack.
Last tackle. They're looking for a repeat set.
Here we go. No, the ball goes dead. We'll see a 20-metre touch here. 20-metre tap for Penrith Panthers.
It's good pressure there on Egan as he went to kick it. He didn't get really much time to be able to calculate how much weight to put on that ball, and you can see it's turned out well for the Panthers here as they'll have the 20 tap.
I'm surprised he got the kick away, actually. They were very up in their defence.
Yeah, it's quick hands.
The defence has been wonderful, Penrith Panthers. They've just had a few unlucky overlaps. Porter, especially in his last try, just shows what he can do. That's a big hit up here. Drives forward. There's number 8, Puru. He's a big man.
Sort of slowish play the ball, though, after a great run.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's a few metres up the middle for Penrith.
There we go. Katoa gets the ball. He's got a jink in his step, the captain. But he's driven back to the halfway line.
Really willing defence from the Rams.
As they play the third tackle here at halfway. Another early kick, but it's a bomb, but it hasn't got much on it. What a catch!
Might have regathered that.
I think this... Oh, no.
Give a knock on Penrith.
Yep, so the Rams will regain possession. 30 out from their own line.
Yeah, he's gone for the midfield bomb. Good tactic, but just didn't get quite enough contact on that one. Went straight up and down in the one spot. Always awkward to defend, though.
No, always the midfield bomb. As we enter the final quarter of this match.
Still 14-6, the Rams lead. I think they'd be looking to shut this one out if they can score next.
It's definitely unlucky from Penrith losing Jesse Hudson early on, forcing a reshuffle.
You can tell he's such a big player in this side. From early on, they've had to deal without him. His replacement, young Gosh, has done well.
He's handled himself very well.
That's where his kick returns have been strong.
Yeah.
He seems to be doing the organisational work at the back pretty well.
He knows what he's doing. It has pushed Latrell Leota, a big centre, out onto the wing. I would like to see him get a bit more early ball. I'm sure he could force his way over Wilson here. Oh, they're trying to force him out. But a penalty to the Rams. 40 out.
Seems to be just a lot of offside penalties here.
Straight back to Noakes here. Will we see the booming boot of Matthew Noakes?
Should they be able to place them maybe only 10-15 out from the line with a good kick for touch?
Here we go.
Just soaking up a bit of a break there as well.
Goes to kick. About 20 out from their line. From the Penrith Panthers line, they regain possession.
Great position to start an attacking set for the Rams.
They've shown some wonderful defence, Penrith, especially in their desperation, but I think they've got to be close to cracking here.
For sure, you can't hold them out all day. As much of a good side they are defensively.
Now, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Noakes here. He's floating around the middle of the park.
They're looking to get him one-on-one with perhaps a smaller man or someone who can't match his footwork.
Haycock goes for a scoot, fools one. Brought down 5 out. Noakes in the dummy half. Could we see a scoot? No. Oh, yes, we have. Out to Egan. Obstruction. Penrith penalty, 5 out from their own line. They needed that, Penrith.
Yeah, just kind of went both sides of the young fella playing the ball there. Left the referee with no decision to make, really.
No choice. They kick the ball. It's a good strike. It's about 28 metres from their own line, Penrith. That's a nice helping hand for them. If they want to win this game, they've got to get it done soon. We've only got 12 and a half minutes remaining. They trail by 8.
See, this needs to be a strong set from them. If not points this set, perhaps getting down there, set up camp, maybe get a repeat set.
We've only seen the one repeat set in this match so far to the Western Rams early in the game, and we saw our first try from it. So if they can really get a hold of this breeze, nail down their radar, I think we might see an exciting finish to this game.
It shows, I think, in any level of football that repeat sets can be tough to hold.
Puru, good run.
It's a terrific offload there.
Back to probably the littlest man on the field, Luke Hanson. Got the offload, but he's definitely holding his weight there.
He's tough as.
Oh! Gerback gets one back.
What a run.
On his back.
He's been dishing it out, now he's had to take one.
Oh. I'm sure that'll put a bit of fire in the belly for Jackson Gerback.
Yeah, look at him to get up quickly on this set.
There's not much of Luke Hanson, but he can throw a ball. Katoa goes to the line. Captain is just short. Well, he's gone himself.
Sends him the wrong way. A bit of a dummy and a bit of a step.
He's elusive. What are we seeing here? A lot of flat-footed hit-ups here for Penrith, not helping.
So I think all their defensive work is taking it out of them in attack a little bit. They go wide now.
I think you'll notice a change here. Ezra Gosh has gone back to the wing for Penrith Panthers, and Malachi Tareki has shifted to the back.
A little forward pass there, back in the inside ball.
They're running out of time here, Penrith. 10 to go, trailing by 8. They really need to build some pressure if they want.
I think they'd love an early turnover this set. Really, so they can set up camp down this end.
No, they need it. They need something here. The penalty down the other end was the start, but they need a helping hand here. Someone needs to step up, put their hand up and lead from the front.
Maybe that was the thing behind the fullback swap. Maybe just trying to freshen it up, try something new, why not?
Worth a crack, eh?
Absolutely, there's no use leaving it, you know. If he's not coming off for you, might as well mix it up a bit.
Gives Tereko a chance to shine from the back as well and see what he can do from his kick returns. As the Rams take another settler up through the middle.
Staycock there, quick out of dummy half, like we said. Late in the second half, if you're looking to exploit those gaps around the ruck.
Oh, good run here, shaken off too, but Puru over the top puts him straight on the ground. He'll love that, Puru. Zach Williams.
Know about it.
I'll tell you what, I'd love to see a collision between him and Gerbach. Noakes a low kick, finds Tereke, good hands. He tries to go around the defence, but he finds a tackle. 20 out, 22 metres out from his own line now. Luke Hanson, dummy half.
Really strong run, but met with strong defence as well.
Yeah, it was a good wind-up on that one. That is one thing that's really been lacking for Penrith today is the wind-up. There's a lot of flat-footed hit-ups, and the Rams are up too quickly for them.
Definitely, it's all about bodies in motion.
Here we go, here we go. This is a strong run. Takes them up over halfway. This is fine. Oh, shocking pass from Hanson, dummy half. Here's Puru, but makes up for it.
Just gets his nose through there.
No.
Maybe looking at a bit of an offload.
You need the numbers to bring him down. As they swing it right on the last tackle here. The ball's hit the ground. Oh, he's got nowhere to go. Off. Oh, he's found an offload. Another one. They've got a kick here, surely. And Bunting does.
In the end, not a bad result. Looked like they'd be turning it over about on halfway.
Hamilton.
Not a bad kick.
Yeah, I think Zach Williams wants an early touch here. And he gets it, takes the hit up. He saw Puru turned away. He was fear in his eyes there, Zach Williams.
I wouldn't run at him either.
Oh, God, no. He's got about 5 years on me, but he'd put me to sleep. Puru. Oh.
Nice easy meters there up the left for the Rams.
You just notice the depth with the Rams a lot more than the Penrith Panthers. They're just taking off.
I think that comes down to probably not having done as much work defensively. They've still got that energy to go forward. Wonderful
pickup from Haycock as we see a spiral. No communication from the backs there, but Gosh comes up with it. Steps inside. Oh,
fancy feet there.
Good one from good tackle from Hamilton, brings him down. But that was some fine footwork from Asa Gosh. Another Penrith player put on their backside by Matthew Noakes. He has stood up today.
Guy down low. Getting about that time for Penrith. I think they need to be putting points on the board in the next set or two.
It's now or never for Penrith.
They look again to their big man. Try and give him a bit of a platform to work off.
Yeah, Puru wants another. He's hungry. But no, they go to Katoa. Early kick. It's short. But Porter finds. Oh, he's dropped it. And Penrith have picked it up. They're going to streak away. Oh, this is exactly what they needed, Penrith Panthers. And under the bars, who's that?
A really fortunate play there for the Panthers. Porter has been so good today. Unfortunately, just comes up with a little slip there. Invites them back into the game.
I think it might be Elisara. Has picked up the ball and streaked away for Penrith. Under the post, 14-10, kick to come. But right in front, he should kick this, Bunting.
It'll be very interesting last 6 minutes of this match.
Bit of excitement. I think now is when the likes of Gerbach and Puru really come into this game. As does Fletcher Haycock. I think he's a very important key to these last 6 minutes.
Definitely. I think he's got the talent here. He could tear them apart up the middle. But momentum's a funny thing. The Rams have had all the ball. They've looked the goods. One little mistake and Penrith are back in it. They didn't look like getting over on their own accord.
And Bunting converts, 14-12, 5 minutes 40 on the clock. I think the Western Rams may have a bit of doubts about themselves. So much ball on the Penrith Panthers line and couldn't haven't been able to convert this half. They've got
coming in with plenty of confidence this set, though.
They've got a sniff now, Penrith. And Porter will be kicking himself after that one. It was a fantastic kick from Katoa, though. A midfield chip kick. It's just a shocking bounce for him.
Really unfortunate. Young Porter's had a great game today.
Yeah. Their spine has clicked fantastically.
It's been really good, that combination we keep talking about, Egan to Porter and even Noakes, particularly on the right-hand side.
Oh, he stops it with his foot, the Penrith player, off the drop kick, and here's Peru. Oh, absolutely monsters.
Good luck, young Zach Williams in front of Peru there.
Over. Oh, we're going to see another strong hit up. They've got a sniff now.
So now they've got a bit of energy.
Took the ball to the line there, Bunting, shifted it off. Straight back through the middle. They're 40 out from their own line, Penrith. Hudson takes the ball, hits Bunting. Inside ball to Puru, another hit up from the big man. He's leading from the front now.
Taking a bit of responsibility now, game's on the line. He wants to lead from the front.
I said it before, someone needs to put their hand up, and it's been Puru. Now, fifth and last, it's gone to Puru. Oh no, there's some shocking communication here, and it's going to be a changeover. 35 out from the Western Rams line. That is shocking for Penrith with under 4 minutes to play.
Almost fair enough, can't blame them. They've been looking to Puru every time.
3 hit-ups in one set.
He's been outstanding, but perhaps not on last. I don't think the kicking game might be his strong suit.
Now I'm kicking myself. I think we've seen Jackson Gerbach go to the bench here. I was looking forward to that collision with Puru.
Really tough, and he's been the driving force. He's obviously left it all out there on the field. Now game's on the line, and they'll have to do it without him.
Another touch from Mackay. He hasn't done anything fancy today.
No, he's really rolled the sleeves up.
No.
Had a crack.
Up. Oh, early kick. It's a grubber. It's touched a Penrith hand, but they've regained possession. They might only have 2 more sets here to try and win this game back.
See what they can come up with. Go about 80 metres up the field. 3 minutes to go. They're looking to probably spin it wide pretty early, I'd say.
Oh, no. Penrith have mucked it up with the play of the ball. It's a turnover. The Rams will get the ball about 30 metres out here.
The Rams will be looking to complete this. If not, put the game to bed. If they can complete this set, maybe get a repeat set, that should be game.
That's just as valuable as a try at the moment, a repeat set. Just keeping the ball in their hands.
No doubt. They'll be looking to those leaders again. The Egan, be able to see how his game management skills go here.
I think we might see Puru in for a bit of a hit here.
Yeah, he's trying to force a turnover.
There's a chance from the crowd for a field goal at 14-12. It's a curious one. And here we go, the captain.
Yeah, we've seen stranger things.
Shades of Greg Inglis at the SCG. I swear he had time for 2. Here we go. Another hit up. This is Mackay again. Gets the offload. And have they grounded it? No. No, he's held up.
So that big Puru there has been left on the ground.
Oh, he's knackered.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's necessarily hurt. He's just put everything into these last 10 minutes.
Everything he's got. He's put it out on the field today. I'm sure he's impressed those watching.
Seen a bit of cramp in back play as well. I think that could be... Is that Porter?
Yeah, chewing up the clock a bit here.
Yeah.
Time stopped here with 89 seconds to play, minute 29.
He knows exactly how long to go, Porter.
He knows what's up.
They've got one set practically here, the Panthers. They go almost the length of the field.
I wonder what the rules are here, Brady. Is it a golden point scenario? They walk away with the draw?
I'm not too certain, Jack. I dare say it'd probably just finish a draw. We'll have to look into that one.
Either way, it's been a fantastic first game for both sides early on. There have been errors. Penrith are making a break here. They've taken the ball up
Great
to about...
tackle out there by Wilson on the wing. Hasn't had much to do this second half. He had a very strong first half, but he's put it out there where it counts just then.
He's defence has really impressed me. Well, Penrith have a penalty here with 58 seconds on the clock. They need to act fast. They kick the ball out for touch. It's a booming kick. They'll get it 30 out. We've got a grandstand finish coming here, folks.
Don't go anywhere.
No,
They'll have about 4 tackles, 4 plays, see what they can produce.
38 seconds on the clock.
Another call for a field goal there from the crowd.
They love it. They're into it here, the crowd at Tony Licchetti. Now, Katoa wants the ball, the captain, and he's got it. The halfback swings it to the fullback. The centre's got the ball, shrugs one off. But they're 10 out, 15 on the clock. This could be the last play of the game. Here we go. Gosh, goes himself. It's a big play. We might have time for one more here. Will he have time? 3 seconds. They get the ball. Full time in the background. Out to Katoa. Grubbers for himself. The Rams come up with possession. They've got this one. 14-12. The Western Rams have defeated the Penrith Panthers. Absolute cracking game. But the boys really stood tall in defence there at the end.
What a game of footy. You can see Puru there out on his feet. He's given everything. All of these boys have given everything. Been a really good game of rugby league.
He's really put his hand up.
Both teams should be proud of themselves there. The Rams probably had the better of the run for majority of the game, but both sides have left everything out. The defence was phenomenal.
Penrith definitely capitalised on their opportunities, and their desperation defence nearly earned them the win, but they just couldn't get it done. Unfortunately.
In the end here we have the Rams come away winners in a tight finish, 14-12.
It's unfortunate for the Penrith Panthers. They'll be kicking themselves over that try they conceded dead on half time. That's really proved a point here today.
It gives both sides a platform to work from. Again, only round 1 here in the Andrew Johns Cup. So they'll be able to be bigger and better next week, I dare say.
I think both these sides are going to have great strides in this competition.
No doubt. Anyway, we'll be back soon for all the action in the under-18s Laurie Daley Cup.
We'll see you soon.
Welcome back. So the Western Rams make their way out onto Tony Lucetti Sports Ground here in Lithgow for the Under-18s Laurie Daley Cup game against Penrith Panthers. Western Rams line up like this. Number 1, Ash Cosgrove. 2, Tyler Colley. In the centres, Mackenzie Atkins and Benjamin Lovett. On the wing, Dylan Marmion. The halves, Ryan Manning and Riley Blackall. Front row of Colby Peckham, Nicholas Bennett. And in hooker, Campbell Woolmo. The 11, Jack Hartwig. 12, Thomas Stimson. 13, and the skipper, Nathan Ward. 4, Elijah Collis. 15, Liam Henry. 16, Nicholas Barlow. 17, Lachlan Large. And 18th man, Patrick Halsey.
And for the Penrith Panthers today in the Laurie Daley Cup, we've got Sinea Taruva at the back. Christian Limay and Max Pritchard are on the wings. We've got Zion Tasawa and Mitch Owen in the centres. Cruz Tweedy and Connor Mason make up the halves. Campbell Fisher and Bert Chukala make up the front row, with Trent Borthwick at hooker and captain. We've got Zach Lipowicz and Isaac Targo in the back row, with Jared Hackney locking the scrum. And the bench comprises of Braith Alexander, Osman Mano, Isaac Papali, Peter Hansen and Hayden Elbaya. We're seconds away from kick-off here. As the boys begin to shake hands, it should be a cracking clash if last game's anything to go off.
Oh, absolutely. Very tight finish. Good game of footy. I think both these teams would have been watching that and they would have been pretty ready to get on the park.
Yes, hopefully the Penrith Panthers this one will be aiming back for bragging rights after the Western Rams claimed the first clash of the day.
I think the Rams are the reigning Andrew Johns Cup winners, so they'd probably have a few of those guys backing up from last year's under-16s, maybe making the way to 18s this season.
It's a great pathway system, especially out in the country.
So you give these boys a chance to be connected with current NRL clubs.
The big number 10 for Penrith, Bert Tukala, looks ready to go.
Look for fireworks if they kick to his side, I think the Rams.
The Rams will be kicking off here as Penrith run left to right from the grandstand. Now, I really hope there's a goal-kicking back row in this one. Matthew Noakes has got me in the mood. But it's the winger that kicks this off underway here.
It's taken back strongly by the Penrith player.
Strong hit up to start the game, but you need that tight defence to really set the mood at the start of these games.
That's it. Neither team wants to give anything easy in these first few minutes. You set the tone of the match in the first 5.
It's a wonderful time of day for football here at Tony Lucetti Stadium. It's a great day in Lithgow. The sun's shining. There's a nice breeze overset. And it's just great to have footy back.
It's been a long summer.
Big collision. It's a great start. They're making some metres here, Penrith. And they've kicked the ball about 40 metres out. The sun's in his eyes. Oh, great take from Ash Cosgrove.
Put under plenty of pressure there from the chase. Good set from Penrith to start the game.
Penrith players were absolutely screaming through there. Sun in his eyes. He did fantastic, Cosgrove. As the centre takes a scoot out of dummy half.
43rd tackle here and only 30 out. Penrith looking to gain the upper hand early on.
Solid contact. They're not giving much away in defence here, Penrith. As they swing it out right, the 5'8" takes a run and it's brought down on the halfway line. 5th and last. They need a big kick here. And it's a nice little punt. Finds the grass. Bounces one. Doesn't bounce twice. The fullback has it for Penrith. It's a lightning little step there from Siona Taruva.
I think if he gets any more space, he'll be cutting them to pieces.
Yeah,
good kick there though, splitting the fullback and the winger. Good chase.
They'll need a good kicking game today with Taruva at the back. Put one on his chest, he's gone.
Yeah, it'd be tough to stop.
No. Both teams just working in a few settlers here. Really filling out the mood of the game.
The Rams probably trying to be a bit stiffer in the middle than they were in that first set. They don't want to give Penrith too many easy metres. A lot of big boys here. If they get rolling up the field, it'll be very hard to get behind and stop.
Penrith did roll through the Rams in that first set, making about 60 metres before getting the kick away. Now 5th and last here. As they go to their halfback, Connor Mason. Great little punt. Finds grass. Doesn't bounce twice. Ash Cosgrove has it. Great hit up.
Really friendly bounce there for Cosgrove, and be thankful for that.
Got lucky. Nice little early touch from the centre here. There's definitely some big bodies in motion out there today. Should be some cracking collisions.
Absolutely, both sides. They've got pretty sizable packs. Can't wait to see them come together. Yes. They go to the right-hand side there. Nice little step. Couldn't quite get the ball away.
They look left, they swing it. Oh, speaking of cracking collisions, the captain Nathan Ward's put on his backside.
Great technique there by the tackler.
Oh, the midfield bomb's gone up, hasn't gone far. Oh, it's...
There's a touch on it there by the centre. Mackenzie Atkins. Judged to be a knock on by the Western Rams. Penrith will get the changeover.
Where are you going?
Starting on their own 20.
They play the ball. Early ball for the winger here. Max Pritchard.
They're pretty bunched in the centre. Obviously looking to try and go through the middle.
Hello.
There's a fullback to Ruba taking a run.
They are absolutely cruising in these hit-ups. They are making some easy meters through the middle. This time they start to swing a good run from the halfback. He's still going. 35 metres out. What a run from Connor Mason.
Beat 3 or 4 tacklers there. Really great stuff from Mason. Oh, they pulled up for a forward pass.
Forward pass. They're lucky because Max Pritchard was away if that ball went backwards.
Yeah, warning signs early for the Western Rams.
Lucky break for them, but as they get the ball back 30 metres out from their own line. Surely we'll see a little scrum play coming here.
Well, I wouldn't mind. I think it'd be safety first for the Rams at the moment, though. If they play too much this first half without the ball, they might see themselves a few tries behind, I think.
As it goes, you've got to risk it to get the biscuit.
Absolutely.
And they have not risked it that one. It's a settler.
And a good run. Takes 4 to bring him down there.
Oh, he's dropped it.
No, I've spoken too soon.
He's put the mocker on Ash Cosgrove here. Penrith will get the possession back about 38 metres shy of half of their line. Oh, there he is.
Puts the Western Rams back under the pump.
There's some danger signs ringing for this Western Rams outfit early. Penrith are looking smooth and ready to attack. With Connor Mason out to the left. But no, it's a centre in Mitch Owen that takes the hit up. Goes to ground, 35 out. Oh, penalty.
On the quick tap.
From the captain here, Brothwick. Takes him down, 20 out.
Good thinking, they got the momentum, keep him under the pump. Great play from the Penrith Panthers skipper.
That's why he's captain, mate.
Yeah, good decisions.
Swings it right to Connor Mason. He finds the 5'8". It's gone behind him though. And the play's broken down. He's tackled 22 metres out. They've lost about 10 metres on that play. They're running against the breeze here, Penrith. They try to get the offload away, but decides against it. Probably a smart move.
You don't need to force the hand too early.
No.
Mason again there in the middle. He's looking good with ball in hand.
He's smooth.
Seems to beat the first up tackler almost every time.
The smooth criminal. Now, the back row puts in a kick. Oh, they've got it back here, Penrith.
Still last.
A grub up. Oh, he's got it back! Oh, that is stunning. That is fantastic play.
And he's launched that ball out into the trotting track. Terrific play from the fullback.
That is. Someone's got a broken windshield. That ball has flown away. But Taruva, what a play.
It's really terrific. Seemed like the play had broken down there with the kick out on the left-hand edge, but the regather and little toe through to himself. Really outstanding stuff. Just playing off-the-cuff football, that's what we come to see.
Absolute fantastic play from the fullback there. He started strong early. 7 minutes in. We've got Panthers 4, Western Rams 0. As Connor Mason will take the goal kick. About 10 metres right of the post.
They've come out the stronger of the two sides, Penrith, and they probably deserve that. I think they've had all the run of the play so far. It's probably a correct score.
This football is still missing. It is. Oh, here he goes. Connor Mason's got the ball back now.
Yeah, the ball boys earning their money today.
Oh. Now, I don't want to put the mocker on him, but I'm backing him in here.
He should get it.
The breeze has picked up just as he said it, but I'm backing him in.
Yeah, only just to the right of the uprights. Player of his standard should be able to knock it over.
About 18 metres out. Now, if that play was anything to go by, we've got a cracking game of football ahead of us.
Really lightning stuff from the Penrith spine. Like we've said about Mason and also the fullback, Taruva. Looks good with ball in hand. I think the Western Rams here really need to come back. They need a big defensive set here. Could get them right back in it. An early changeover.
As Connor Mason strikes it, he hits it 6-0 to the Penrith Panthers. With 26.5 minutes to go in the first half.
See what the Rams can produce here in defence.
And a great kick-off. Oh, good take as he goes back to the big front rower. He winds up. Oh, I love a good collision.
Busts the first few.
No. Gets his nose to the line and keeps going.
It's Isaac Targo there taking the hit up.
Strong defence. They don't. Neither side wants to let each other down, but Penrith are rolling here. Tackle 4 here.
Little slow play of the ball, lucky not to be penalised there.
Hits Connor Mason. Short ball. The big front row of Bert Takala. Connor Mason again. Out the back to his halves partner, Cruz Tweedy.
Well, offloads back to Mason.
That's a rugby league name, Cruz Tweedy. Mason gets the ball, brings it back 30 out.
Nice little interplay between the halves. Good to see him link up.
Tweedy gets the ball in hand. Oh no, he doesn't. The back rower's gone the kick again. Oh, Max Pritchard almost had it. It's about to be double trouble for Penrith Panthers, but they've put it down. The Rams will get the ball back here, 15 out.
Looks like they're a big fan of this option out on the left with Targo there putting boot to ball twice now in attacking sets.
Oh, he loves a little early kick.
It's always a bit of an extra weapon if you, it takes a bit of pressure off those halves if he can have a pretty good kicking game.
Good action, as we saw from Matthew Noakes in that first game today. And they're working their way out of trouble here. As a good scoot from dummy half.
Good run by the hooker.
Yeah.
Keeping the big fella on their toes. Yeah, Penrith do have as we see a forward pass.
We are really putting the mocker on today, Brady. We are in fine form.
Oh, well, got to give credit where credit's due, I guess. No, it was good there. We see Penrith do have the bigger pack. So it's good to see the hooker getting out and about because they'll be getting lazy. Probably a bit tired when it gets later into the halves.
Yeah, there are some big boys out there. Takala springs to mind, but the skill of Targo.
Good strong run in the middle there. Rams will be looking to hold on.
Great attack early. They go early. 10 metres in from touch. As Cruz Tweedy gets it from dummy half, springs it left and hits the big 16. Isaac Papali. 25 out. Is there blood in the water here? Left to Mason. To Tuava. He backs himself and he's taken out 15 out.
He looks good out there. It'll be hard to hold. Western Rams really need to hang on there. If they find themselves behind too far, it'll be hard to come back.
Connor Mason is exactly what you want in a halfback. He wants that ball in his hands. He's calling for it again here.
Last tackle.
Oh.
Hooker sends him the wrong way.
Half. The captain and Trent Borthwick, but he's tackled and it's a changeover. It's not a bad option from Borthwick.
Don't know if his half will be too happy with him there, but yeah, like you said, not a bad option with the Western Rams being under the pump and having to start from right on their own goal line. It's going to be tough to make metres here.
They're really applying the torch to the Rams here early. as they are struggling to get out of their own end.
Some of the big boys need to come in and take some of these hard yards, I think.
Someone needs to step up. Here we go. They're shifting it early. I like what I see. Oh, he dummies. Probably could have passed that one, Mackenzie Atkins.
No, it was good play there. And he gets the penalty.
Yes, that's...
Reward for effort there for the Rams.
They needed that. Oh, they've gone the quick tap. Oh, no. Referee has pulled him back. The officials for this game, we've got Ryan McCarliffe refereeing the game and Adam Callahan and Ben Thompson on the touchline. Now, they've only made 10 metres from the kick, but they need any help they can get at the moment, the Rams. Tapping it dead on halfway. Pulled it back.
A big, strong run in the middle. That's what they need. Some of these big fellas need to get the motor going through the middle.
They need a Jackson Gerback. For those that watched the under-16s clash, there was some brutal props and brutal clashes in that match.
He was very willing. Well, you'd give to have 13 of him.
Another strong hit up here from the Aiden Kobe Peckham. Oh, show and go. Riley Blackhall. Jeez.
Western Rams' first attacking option here. Should be 6 again.
Oh, what a deflection. Have they held him up, though?
Yes, held up. They'll take it back out. 10 metres out right in front of the sticks. But now, first attacking foray for the Western Rams, and they're looking the goods.
That dummy from Riley Blackhall was
I think it's fooled everybody.
I think he's got a future as a car salesman. He could sell me anything. As they're taking down 8 metres short of the line here, the Western Rams. They swing it right. Oh, fantastic unders ball. They've got there. They needed a try and they've got one. Fantastic unders ball.
Nice little players they sent to look off to the right, and the centre comes in under the half there.
Benjamin Lovett, I believe it is, from Parks. A spaceman.
Again, probably a bit of danger signs there for Penrith. They've had all the ball and first attacking option, and they've crumbled under pressure. See if they can stiffen up in defence. This could be a high-scoring affair, I think, here. Both teams looking really good with ball in hand.
Yeah, they've really needed that penalty back there for Western Rams, and they've capitalised.
They let them back into the game.
This should be an easy kick. It looks like a left footer. I could be wrong here.
No, I think you could be right. We'll soon find out anyway.
He's lining up that left hand. He's lining up that left boot. Now he's only probably about 10 metres right of the upright. As he comes in, he stares it down. Adam Reynolds comes in slowly, strikes it, kicks it. 6-all. They've got a level game here. 20 minutes left to go in the half.
Now the Rams have weathered that early storm. We'll see if they can get back on top now. Go with this momentum.
They need their big bodies to stand up here. I think the battle for this game is going to be one in the middle. Some big bodies.
I think we've seen Bert Takala just go to the bench. Got replacement front rower on.
Number 15, Osmar Mano's on. I love the haircut.
It's terrific, isn't it?
It is. James Seguiaro.
They don't lose a whole lot of size with him. He's still another big body.
He's got some legs on him. The leg drivers. Winning every tackle. Now here we go. They catch the ball off the kickoff. Oh, they've played the other side. Smart play from the Western Rams from the kickoff, and puts Connor Mason on his backside for a second there. Recovered well.
For Connor Mason there, up against a much bigger unit.
Oh, they're their own worst enemy here, the Western Rams. They've dropped it again.
Bit unlucky there, the Rams. Crowd calling for a penalty, but they've come up with a bit of an error. A little loose one in the play of the ball.
Now, Penrith want to capitalise here and win that arm wrestle that's going on in the middle of the park. I think we need to see a bit more early ball to these outside backs. They're absolutely electric, and put the ball in Taruva's hand.
They look good when they've got a bit of space, don't they? Yeah. Very elusive.
It's the creativity that's impressed me so far. The off-the-cuff play has been fantastic.
come to the right.
Here we go, Tweedy.
Western Rams numbered up well there. Had that covered pretty safely.
Boy. Oh, another hit up from Isaac Papali. He stopped in his tracks though, as they look to swing it left. They caught out Massimo. They swing it left again. Connor Mason. He's gone himself. Is there space for Connor Mason? Oh, he's thrown off one defender. He's dancing around them. Oh, Targo's dummies. And he's brought down the goal kicking, the kicking back rower.
It's good there from Mason. Coming back against the grain. He takes this one from the dummy half.
And here we go. Spreads it to Tweedy. Tweedy thought he saw something, didn't. Tackled. Western Rams ball 10 metres out.
The Panthers there opting not to go for the kick. Little attacking kick. They were in range there, but still not a bad option, like we said before. Turnover deep in the Western Rams half.
I do like what I'm seeing from the Penrith Panthers. They may not be getting a kick away at the end of their step, but they're reading the defence.
Absolutely, going side to side wherever the numbers are.
It's something I think is really going to pay off in the back half of this game. Oop. Oh, they're swinging it early again here. Oh, no. They've put it down. Mackenzie Atkins has dropped the ball. A no-look ball from Cosgrove.
Yeah, it just wasn't quite out in front of him. Hard one to take there for Atkins.
It looked good to begin with, but the play wasn't on. They were 20 metres out from their own line, and Penrith are rolling.
Going to be hard to stop here.
Here comes Mono. He's tackled down short. Borthwick, played to Borthwick. Out to Tweedy, plays to Mason. They play short to Targo. Gets the offload. Can they hold him up here? I think.
Oh, he's pointing to the spot.
They've got it down. Spectacular stuff from Penrith. Once again, that off the cuff, reading the play. It's paying dividends.
I think it was Targo there with a very late offload. Did well to get the arm free.
It must have been close to the ground.
Yeah, they seem to have hold of him for a few seconds. The play allowed to continue, and Penrith Panthers will be very happy about it. Great finish there. It looked like he might have been headed for the dead ball line.
I believe it was the centre Mitch Owen that's gotten across here.
Terrific finish by Owen.
And tough kick coming up from Connor Mason.
See him out wide, but the preferable side for a right footer.
You're backing him in?
Against the breeze might be a bit difficult.
I don't know. I'm liking his chances. Like that white headgear. Can't miss. Cannot miss. He's definitely missing after I've said that. That was a shocker. Oh, it looks good off the boot. It's in!
Oh, what a kick.
Oh.
I never doubted him.
About $1.10 to kick that, I reckon, from the left-hand touch.
No, he looks good, Mason.
He looks very swift. Very classy
Great
player.
skill set.
Yes, absolutely.
Got the speed, obviously goal kicking, in-play kicking, he's passing, and just an innate ability to beat the first tackler.
The Western Rams will be absolutely kicking themselves right now to score a fantastic try, then capitalise instantly.
They're just over 13.5 to go in the half.
As we see Tyler Colley lining up the kick from halfway, about to take us back underway. Now, there's a good boot. It's low. Straight to Tweedy. And a big run back. Leaving defenders in his
Still
wake.
going.
Two, in fact.
Good strong run again, straight off the kickoff. I mean, when you get a run like that, straight away, it just sets a platform for the set, makes it easier for the rest of the team.
Well, Borthwick, the captain, out of dummy half. Thought he saw a gap. Now they look up. Connor Mason wants his ball. He gets the ball. No, he just dances. I love the footwork of him. I'm not going to say it's Kale and Ponga-esque, but it's smooth, it's silky.
It is a pleasure to watch.
Well, they've gone to the 14 here.
It's Aruba through the middle was chasing. Well, might have just taken him a little early in that one.
Yeah, penalty to the Western Rams.
He's tackled in the air, a little bit over keen. You see, that was the play. The kick there was for him. He was chasing through the middle as soon as it was up.
Now they need a big kick here. They did capitalise off their last penalty with their first try of the game to Benjamin Lovett. Let's see if they can do the same. About 40 metres out from the Penrith Panthers line. They just need to hold the ball here, the Western Rams. Their possession has been nothing short of a atrocious start of this game.
Yeah, there's been a few errors. They'll be looking to put back-to-back sets down here, I reckon, now.
But it is the first round of the competition.
That's it. As we've said, I think every team in this will improve.
That is a strong run there from, it was Jack Hartwig.
Good offload.
Might be Thomas Stimson, sorry.
Only about 5 out from the line now, the Rams.
Oh, good run. He's just short for the Rams.
Henry there.
They look up. Who wants the ball? Who wants it? A little kick. Oh, that is fantastic. That is wonderful play. Campbell will know. Through the grubber.
I think it might have been for his centre there. Lovett.
I think it might be Lovett for 2. They're definitely favouring that right-hand side.
It's a good little combination there.
The combinations early in this competition. And once again, off the back of a penalty, a helping hand, and they capitalise.
Now 10-12 with a kick to come.
It's not far from the post either. Tyler Colley could throw this over.
Again, probably should put it over, so we could see scores locked. Just over 10 minutes to go in the first half.
They're going to miss one of these easy kicks sooner or later, I know it.
Oh, it's bound to happen.
It's the breeze. Blame the breeze. Sun in the eyes.
I think the Western Rams will be pretty happy. After being under the pump early, they fought back pretty well.
Penrith have definitely started the strongest side, but the Rams refuse to give up so far. There's just over 10 minutes left in the first half here.
I think with that starting front row of Penrith being on the bench, they find it a bit harder to get the easy go forward and the metres through the middle.
The big bodies are certainly helping them out. But I think it's really the Western Rams' spine that's keeping them in. It's that play from Campbell Woolner. It's a smart play. And the left-footed kicker. And he puts it over Tyler Colley. We're all locked up at 12 all here. 10 minutes and 3 seconds to play in this first half. Penrith are about to kick off. Now who's this with the ball in hand?
Second row of Targo there.
Another kicking back rower. I love it.
It's probably been the highlight of your afternoon out here in Lithgow today, wouldn't you say, Jack?
I would say it's, apart from this crowd, I think it's right up there.
Makes good contact on that one too.
I've still got Matthew Noakes in my mind from that first game.
They love to spin it to the right straight off the kickoff. They've done it twice now.
It's a smart play, really, throws a bit of confusion to the Penrith side.
It forces the Penrith kick chase to be coming down evenly on both sides, not be able to pin them into one corner.
Really thrown doubt. Now they're playing the ball here near the right-hand touchline. Another penalty to the Western Rams. Now, can they do it again? 3 penalties. Can they make it 3 tries off the back of them? Booming boot from Ryan Manning. An orange hawk, in fact. He gets the ball.
Really good metres off that kick.
About 36 metres out, I'd say.
Great position.
Oh, strong run. I think it was Liam Henry. Oh no, out of dummy half. Oh, strong run from the back rower here, Jack Hartwig.
They're set up very deep out to the left there. It's a great play.
Forbes Magpie, Jack Hartwig. Now, Woolner goes himself. He's elusive, this Woolner. Thomas Ward, the captain of dummy half, swings it to Blackall, to Manning. But no, they're caught out.
Good defence there by Targo.
And St. Pat's boy Barlow brought down as the ball spills out into the touchline.
He's gone for the long ball there, didn't quite go to hand. Good vision though.
Like I said before, we've got to risk it to get the biscuit, and they're really throwing caution to the wind now.
That's it. They've had, find themselves level, not long till the half.
I'm loving the confidence both these sides are finding themselves in.
They're not afraid to spin it early.
No.
It's good to watch.
And what will we see from the scrum here? Another settler. I'll put my money on it. Bingo. Oh, he's still going. This is a great run.
Feel those legs charge through the tackle.
What a way to start a set.
Again, just gets Penrith on the front foot straight away.
As Mossima takes another hit up. Mono, I should say, sorry. Osman Mono is a mouthful. As Braith Alexander throws the dummy, he's taken down. Oh, here's the scoot. Oh, great defence from Woolno. Makes about 2 metres. And who are we looking at? Connor Mason again. Swings it. Out to Taruva. Now he's brought down, 40 out. 5th and last here.
Good to see Mason with his hands on the ball again. Looks to kick this one downfield.
What are we going to see? It's probably one of his worst kicks of the day, Mason.
Not the easiest there though for the winger. Sun in his eyes late in the afternoon here.
Yeah, they're really finding to defeat the big man of the Western Rams here. Trying to force their way through that middle third. That's where this game is won and lost. Oh, they're Cosgrove's gone straight through. 40 metres out. Now swing it left.
That one.
Here we go. Ooh. There's sketchy hands there. Oh, Butterfingers, but he's reclaimed it. Woolnar gets the ball, gives it out to Blackall. To Cosgrove, he backs himself, and he goes straight through Cosgrove. Goes on.
Still back, play on here.
Throws the offload, hits the turf, but it's come up with Mackenzie Atkins. Now it's 5th and last. Cosgrove goes to short side, but he goes... No.
I think they might be playing knock on there from Cosgrove.
Yep.
Bring it back out for the...
He thought he saw something there, Cosgrove.
Yeah, I mean, why not back yourself? You saw there, he broke through twice in that set.
He's really forcing himself into this game, Cosgrove. He had a bit of a sketchy start to the game, a few passes that shouldn't have been thrown, but his running game's really coming into play now.
Well, you mentioned earlier, someone had to stand up, and Cosgrove seems to be the man.
I think those are probably the 2 men so far. Connor Mason for Penrith and Cosgrove for the Western Rams that have stood up.
Looked like it might have just opened there on the left edge for Penrith.
It's a great little battle going on here. Penrith definitely favouring their left edge, with the Rams probably favouring their right.
Good clash.
Yeah, it's a great clash.
Meters from dummy half again. Borthwick.
Tweedy into dummy half. Cruz Tweedy. I think some people are just born with names for commentator. Cruz Tweedy.
Just rolls off the tongue nicely.
It does. Connor Mason. There's a bloke running around for the Knights junior sides, Bradman Best. That is the best of them.
That's a classic.
That is. He's made for the NRL. The Western Rams have got the ball back here, forcing out of their own set. They're about 40 metres from their own line. As Woolno from dummy half finds a charging Liam Henry, and he's brought down just short of halfway.
Another good run from Henry. Taking a few with him.
Manning's definitely seeing a lot of ball, the 5'8" for Western Rams here.
He's hard as they go forward in attack. Loves getting his hands on the footy.
Good run, 30 out. Oh, penalty to the Western Rams, 30 out in front.
Yeah, we just had a Penrith player coming back through the play the ball there. That's all that one was for.
Will we see the kick for 2 here? I don't think so. They're backing themselves. And Liam Henry again will get us underway. Oh, trampling blokes.
I mean, that's good signs, isn't it? They back themselves across the stripe.
Here's Manning out to Blackall. Ooh, Hartwig nearly got through there. Will they look to Cosgrove again? What's happening here?
Marker not square there.
Another. With scores locked at 12 all, 3 minutes to go in this first half, do they look for the kick to 2?
Probably wouldn't be the worst option. Particularly for the Rams, and they found themselves under the pump. I think they'd be pretty happy to go into the half.
But they decide against it. Lachlan Large takes a hit up off the tap. Woolno out of dummy half to Blackall to Manning. Out to Cosgrove. No, they've skipped him. And Benjamin Lovett looking for his hat-trick. Oh, they play short, tries to back his way.
They've They've got him a bit short out on the left if they can get it through the hands.
Ooh, just managed to get that ball away, Wilno. Great hands. Here we go. Oh, footwork. Fantastic try. Mackenzie and Atkins across for the Western Rams.
There it was. They'd had a bit of a logjam over in that right corner. Forced the Panthers to really bunch up in the middle and left them a bit stretched out on the left. It was good hands through the middle to be able to spread it to Atkins and really classy finish.
I think Penrith started this game so strong. I'm shocked to see Western Rams come over this way. I think the moment Takala came off, this game shifted. Losing that big body in the middle, they've really capitalised that, brought the likes of Liam Henry into this game. Ash Cosgrove's worked his way up. And they're really finding their feet as Tyler Colley takes a kick. Not the right side for a left-footed kicker, but he's now at his first two. Can he make it 3 from 3?
Exactly, he's striking him well. There's no reason he can't put this over.
And Mocker again. I'm going to go the other way. I think he might miss this one. The left foot. I'm thinking to the right.
Interesting call. He took a while to line it up. Really being careful with it.
The sun is shining in his eyes. I'm thinking left to right here.
Got the perfect view from our vantage point.
We've got 1 minute and 5 seconds to the play in this. Misses to the right.
Oh, great call.
Oh. Should have put some money on that one. Nice little payout with 56 seconds to go in this first half. Western Rams will get one more step with the ball, leading 16-12 in this first half in the Laurie Daley Cup.
Panthers not in any real hurry to get us restarted. I think both teams probably be looking for the half. Western Rams don't want to force their hand and allow the Panthers a chance before half-time.
Now is this... Do we have a front rower kicking off here?
Now that'd be the one thing better than a back rower kicking.
Oh, tell me it's true. Tell me it's true.
If he goes
it is.
If he goes with the toe poke.
Big Campbell Fisher. He struck it well. Definitely put in the hours after training, Big Campbell. Oh, good run from Manning off the kickoff. Now 20 out. Will they throw caution to the wind to end this half, or will they take their 4-point advantage into the sheds? It looks likely with 3 seconds to go. This will be the last play. Warno takes the short side. Dummies. Takes a tackle. And that's it. Halftime siren goes. Western Rams lead 16-12 in this first half of the Laurie Daley Cup.
Yeah, one swung a bit two ways there. Penrith starting really strong, but great finish by the Rams.
Really holding on.
Not only back into it, but in front. 16-12.
We'll leave you now for a short break. We'll be back for the second half for all the action.
We're back here for the second half at Daley Sports Ground in Lithgow. We've got the Western Rams leading the Penrith Panthers 16-12 in the opening round clash of the Laurie Daley Cup under 18s. Really strong showing from both teams in the first half.
Yeah, Penrith came out like a shot out of a cannon, but the Western Rams have really just fought back here, asserted their dominance. I think the starting front rows for Penrith going off really shifted the tide for this game.
Penrith goes back underway.
Nearly goes over the sideline. Great catch there from the goal-kicking winger Tyler Colley. Penrith drive them back.
Yeah, I think the quicker Bert Takula comes on for Penrith, it'll be for the better.
Yeah, he really stood up early, Takala. Let's hope this half-time hasn't ruined the Western Rams' momentum, because they came home strong in that first half.
Yeah, definitely came home well over the top of the Panthers. A good starting set here from the Rams as well. Nothing flashy, but good meters. They've made their way to halfway.
It's a great oval here in Lithgow, Tony Luchetti Stadium, as the fullback Tarava takes a catch. Riley Blackall is there to meet him and take him down. Turning out from his own line as Penrith begin to work their way out of their own half.
This is where the Rams can really keep on top. Good first set, making them work it out from their own end. If they can force an early mistake or even just a good defensive set, they could start this off really well.
Ooh, a collision here. Went down like a sack of potatoes there, Targo. Yeah. There's nothing scarier than a ball front row, I reckon. Oh, knock on. Unlucky. He offloads the ball.
The offload wasn't too bad, but the support wasn't quite there.
No, I don't think he was expecting it.
Yeah, it was very late in the tackle. Probably already setting up for the next play.
What would you say your standout player of the game has been so far, Brady?
Well, I think early on, we were very team Connor Mason. He was unbelievable, but he hasn't had as many chances late in that first half. Oh no.
I nearly put the mocker on. I was about to say Ash Cosgrove as he puts it down off the scrum.
Well,
through the hands.
Between Cosgrove and Mason, I think they've been the two most dynamic players out there so far.
Mason's just put his nose in front after that shocker. That's gone straight off Cosgrove's chest onto the ground. Penrith get the ball back, and it's a lucky break for them.
We did see that from Cosgrove in the first half, though. He had an early mistake or two, but well and truly made up for it.
No, he's got a few errors against his name now, but they've all been hopeful situations.
Yeah, I still think they'll look to go to him as often as they can.
His running down that left edge was phenomenal. Oh, good hit from the centre here. Benjamin Lovett comes in. The two-try hero of the first half puts one on Connor Mason. The head gears collide. And they're not shying away from a collision here.
Yeah, it's good to see a bit of tough stuff to open the half.
Really putting their best foot forward here. Let's go. Oh, another big man.
There's Targo out there, is it?
Straight off. It's Mono. Osman Mono. As Tweedy goes down on that left-hand side. To Borthwick, out to Connor Mason. Dummies right, swings left, jabs it through. Will he get there? No, Cosgrove's got it. Can he hold on to it? Brings it back to about 15 metres out from his own line.
Good play again there from Mason. Kind of broke down in front of him, so he just jinked off the right, brought it back to the left, and put in a nice little handy kick.
I think that's been their biggest asset, besides their big front rows, is their off-the-cuff play. They have...
Definitely, they don't get flustered. No, they don't panic.
The smallest half, that first try to Tarava really proves it. That's as good as they come in the Laurie Daley Cup.
Individual brilliance, wasn't it?
Very early contender for try of the season here. Good, nice great offload. To Lachlan Large.
Didn't make too many more metres off it, but still, a second phase play, very dangerous.
Really lived up to his last name, Lachlan Large. He's a big front rower. Great run. Great run. They're 30 out as they swing it right to Blackall. The crossfield kick. He's looking to love it. Through the hands. But no, they've ruled he's got a touch to it, Lovett.
Ooh, I thought Lovett might have just got his fingertips on that one first.
I think he did. They've ruled. Now, what are they saying here? scrum feed to the Western Rams.
No, perhaps not.
Looks like it might have gone forward off the winger Max Pritchard.
Perhaps it was a bit of a 50-50 call there. Always tough when the ball goes up between two players.
They've definitely capitalised on all the opportunity they've had today, the Western Rams.
This is a golden one.
With a 4-point lead already, this could really
play.
Real kick to the ribs for Penrith here if the Western Rams can force their way across. Doing the can for a second there, the number 15 and Liam Henry. As they swing it out to Blackall. Under to Cosgrove. He wants the ball in his hands, Ash Cosgrove. And they play the ball, they swing it left. Blackall, good cut out ball. Fantastic try, and it's Mackenzie Atkins.
Really great hole there. Stuck outside his man.
Scored just before half-time, Mackenzie Atkins. Makes it 2 in a matter of minutes. Both the centres here have doubles for the Western Rams.
And a try either side of half-time. Really what you want. They've finished well. They've started well in the second half.
It's blown out to an 8-point lead here.
Who would have thought after the start the Panthers had, they seem themselves well behind now.
Now Tyler Colley lines up again from the same spot he missed his last kick from Mackenzie Atkins.
See Bert Takala on his feet on the far touchline, probably looking to re-enter this game. So look for perhaps another momentum shift. I saw Penrith looked better when he was on the park.
I think they'll save him for about the last 20 to 15 and really come home strong.
Hopefully he's got the motor to finish off.
The problem's going to be holding off until then, because this Western Rams outfit is they're really climbing the ladder here. They are. Really impressed me.
If they hold off too much longer, the game might get away from them.
Well, that's it. The more this game has gone on, the better they've looked.
Well struck. Oh, great kick. Takes the score now 22-12, 28 to play in the match.
Penrith come back for the kickoff. With the front rower, Big Campbell Fisher, lining it up again. Loves to kick this bloke. Oh, it's a low kickoff. He's driven it to the left-hand edge.
I think he might be a bit of a tactic there, getting the front rower to kick, because you're not quite sure what's going to come off. Makes it a bit difficult for the receiver.
I personally love it.
That's great to see.
There's nothing better than a front rower taking a goal kick. About as wobbly as they come.
That's what I said earlier. I'd love to see a bit of a toe punt, bit of a throwback.
It's special. They swing it. They're deep here, the Western Rams.
Choose not to go any wider.
Just short of halfway. Ash Cosgrove wanted that ball.
I think he still does.
He's got it. No, he had a problem in the first half for forcing the pass, but he's taken the tackle this time and will play it to Warno.
Smart option from Cosgrove.
He hits the 5'8". It's a huge bomb. Wow, Taruva. Great catch. Takes it falling down. That's wonderful.
Easy as you like. Really comfortable under that one. Towering bomb.
Here's another one we haven't mentioned in this. We've been so focused on Cosgrove and Connor Mason. Turava has been solid at the back for Penrith.
Absolutely. He's another one of their guns. Talk about that off-the-cuff football. And with him with ball in hand, bit of a split line, I think he'd make short work of it.
He's a strong fullback too, with blinding speed. He's slowly just getting himself back into that attacking line. As they play just short of halfway here. And they swing it left. Connor Mason, the man, the myth, the legend, takes a jab. It stays in. Cosgrove's got it again.
Maybe a bit of a bits and pieces chase there.
Great work from Cosgrove.
Second effort.
They're really tussling for this man of the match award, Mason and Cosgrove. He grabbed that from the right-hand touchline, weaved around players to the centre of the park, earns a side a penalty, and Blackall kicks for the touch.
Big kick there too.
And they'll get the tap from about 35 out. God, there's some monster boots in this competition. Now it goes to Woolnough, who takes the tap. To Blackall, to a charging Liam Henry. I think Lachlan Large wants a touch here. They skip him. Oh, who's this? Warwick, the forwards magpie. He's dangling over the line. He's hungry. But he's denied. Penalty. Silly play from the Penrith Panthers. They throw the ball away.
That was a terrific hole out wide.
He runs
By
hard.
the second rower. Busted a few, fended one off, and earns his side another set. Takes the next one as well. Not shirking responsibility.
He wants his meat pie.
He deserves one.
He does now. They play it to Woolnough, who hits Blackall out to Manning.
Silky footwork again.
Turns it around. Now, left again. Lachlan Large. Large and in charge, but he's held up.
Oh, they must have done very well to hold him up.
That is great defense. Great desperation from Penrith, from the Penrith Panthers outfit here. As they go back to the 10 metres, they play just left of the uprights. Plays it to the captain. Oh, he's close. Nathan Ward, the lock, he's very close. Swings it to Manny. Oh!
Up and in defence.
Benjamin Lovett, cop that.
He's been blindsided. Wouldn't have seen that coming. Would have been an awful shot.
Jeez. I'll tell you what though, that play called the golden pages because it was easy to read. Penrith Panthers have the scrum feed 10 metres out from their own line. They really need to get a move on here. We've got 23 minutes left to play in this half, but
See a bit of an injury just in the middle of the field there.
I think,
Yes, is it Nathan Ward there in the
yeah,
middle?
is it a cramp? He's
I don't know, he
hunched
doesn't seem
over.
too happy.
He's gone to the deck with the trainers with him.
Seems to be clutching at a knee, I think. That might be the end of his afternoon.
It's never easy losing your captain during a game. But the way some of these other boys are stepping up, they can handle it.
Absolutely.
You cannot miss Lachlan Large out in the middle of that field, especially with that blue headgear.
Yeah, it really stands out. Not just that, but the way he runs the ball. The ball to gate every time.
I think after getting monstered so early on, their forward pack, the Western Rounds forward pack, has really worked their way into this game.
We've got Ward continuing on here. He's still got a bit of a limp.
Blokes like, well, that's what you want from your captain.
That's it. He's showing a bit of heart.
Do not give up.
And he sees himself in that tackle there as well.
Look at him. All on his own, but he gives away the penalty, Nathan Ward. He's not happy. Shakes off the limp as Penrith look to kick to touch. So I thought Connor Mason. No. They've gone the tap here, 20 out from their own line. And oh no! Osman Mono has put it down here for Penrith.
Bit of a loose carry there, I think.
Bit too much fire in the eyes there. And he's dropped a cold after a big collision. And they could put the game to bed here, the Western Rams.
Absolutely. Penrith probably struggling to get back into this one a bit.
Already up by 10. This could be the nail in the coffin. You've got Woolnough at the back of the scrum. They're looking to the left edge. Ball out in front of Blackall.
I'd hate to write him off too early.
Especially when that Taraka comes back into the game. He could change the tide. Here we go, Lachlan Large. Tramples another one. Hopes his studs aren't too sharp. Plays the ball on the left-hand touchline. Deep to Blackall, out to Manning. Where's Cosgrove? There he is. Got the ball. Tackled.
Great structures when they get the chance. They get nice and deep, Western Rams.
You can see who wants the ball, but they're not going to... You can't stop it. As they're brought down a few metres short of the line again. Something's got to give here. Woolnough to Manning to Blackall. Out to the... Oh, good flick back inside.
Could be 6 again.
Oh no, this off-the-cuff play. Collie wanted it.
That's still last.
Last tackle, where are they going to go? They find Manning. And he finds the turf with the grubber. But The kicking front rower, Campbell Fisher, dives on the ball, but what's this? He's knocked it on. Oh no, there is blood in the water here.
That's really unlucky by Fisher. He seemed to do the right thing, just fell on the ball.
There's nothing else he could have done in that play.
Absolutely not.
Desperation.
Going to be tough to keep him out again for another set.
I think with 20 minutes to go in this game, I think they need Taraka back out there.
Here he's got the interchange card in his hand. He's ready.
Here we go. The top knot himself. Oh, there's space out here. Cosgrove skips around them. Coley puts it down over the ball line. That was all over Red Rover.
Oh,
if he catches that.
Beckoning.
Oh boy.
They just opened him up.
They bring it out to the 20. He was over the ball, the try line, and he's dropped it cold, Coley.
Good play again by Cosgrove. Chiming in the back line, set that one up.
Eyes were too big on him, but now have we seen... I can see Takala on that sideline. He's pacing. He wants to come out here. He wants to do some damage. But now who gets the Connor Mason with the ball? Oh, good short ball. To the lock. Jared Hackney. Oh, but he's dropped the ball in the play the ball. Yeah, they're only the worst enemy at the moment.
Exactly. I think both teams need to consolidate. They can't get themselves back into this game if the drop ball keeps up.
And here we go. The big man himself is out on the field. Bert Tukala. Remember that name, because you're going to be seeing a lot of him in this next 18 minutes.
Yeah, I think Fisher was the man to make way for him. So unfortunately, no more kicks from the big fella.
I'm distraught. I think nothing better than a good kicking forward. Who do you reckon? Dave Taylor, Corey Parker. Who else brings them on?
Hard to say, really.
Yeah, Ethan Lowe has been known to nail a few touchline conversions. I've seen a few pearlers from that man, but
I just love to see any big unit put boot to ball. Probably those that aren't so well known for it are probably the better to watch.
I've seen a bomb or two from Sam Burgess, but they might have gone backwards. As we see a great run here from the Western Rams. They're 30 out from the try line. Look at Takala on the line. He's itching for some contact as Manning dances around defenders. He's got some footwork, Ryan Manning.
Yeah, he looks good. Oh,
just like, Warwick! Oh, there it is. The nail in the coffin. Jack Hartwig, the Forbes Magpie, goes over, runs over a defender, and 26-12. This is good night, Penrith Panthers. Is it too early to call it?
I don't know, hard to say. I mean, I wouldn't want to write him off, but Hartwig's been outstanding there these last 10 minutes. He's looked dynamic on that left edge.
God, he can hit a hole. My goodness.
He'd be someone the halves would love having on the outside.
I don't know what Penrith are going to do off this kickoff with no Campbell Fisher.
Is it about time for a short one?
Give it to Takala. Put it in the car park. Once again, another left-hand side conversion for Collie. It's not easy for him, but he's only missed one so far today. Can he do it again?
Should be pretty simple by his standards.
He's definitely shown he's a class kicker. All I can think about is the forward kicking the ball now. It's on the brain now. He looks at it, staring it down. He walks in, moves in, strikes it. Did he get it? No, yes he did. One of the touchies went for the early wave there, but their flags are in the air. 28-12. Who saw this coming after the opening 5-10 minutes? I surely didn't. Brady?
Yeah, Penrith need to be next in this. They need a big set, whether it's forcing a mistake or, like I said, perhaps the short kick-off. Unfortunately, we see the fullback here coming back to kick it instead of one of the big men.
I'd love to see a bit more of that early footwork from Connor Mason. Oh, good kick!
Oh,
what a play! Wonderful bounce over the head of the centre, and Benjamin Lovett lands straight in the hand of Max Pritchard. He's
try here for Penrith, could change it.
Yes.
We've got plenty of running now.
Osman Mono. He's played some big bits. He hasn't gone off since he's come into this contest.
He's probably been a little bit quiet without his front row partner out there, but perhaps the two of them could wreak a bit of havoc now.
Here we go, the Bash brothers out on the park for Penrith Panthers. They go to the short side. The lock, easy as you like. Straight through, like butter. And Mitch Owen, I believe he's got a second. We've got a game on our hand here.
Absolutely. That's just what they needed. Regather off the short kick-off. I mean, and they were straight in. There's no reason why they couldn't go back-to-back very quickly.
Oh, God. How good was that kick?
Just a perfect bounce.
I hate
Interesting. You see NRL and that kind of thing when they try and chip it into the air, but different technique. He's just drilled it into the ground. They've got the bounce.
Now, I don't want to hurt your feelings, Brady. I don't want to hurt you, but I don't think Campbell Fisher could have done that. I don't know.
Probably not. Might have been the right option.
I think he's got the power, he's got the aim, but he does not have that finesse.
He's more of a heavy hitter.
That was Ronaldo in a Penrith jersey right there.
Good strike.
Strikes it. Connor Mason, what can't he do? We saw a bit more of that footwork on display in that set. Might have a gig in Dancing on the Stars. He is electric.
Brings the deficit back to 10 points, 14 minutes to play. Probably on for another good finish here.
I'm sorry to any Western Rams fans if I've put the mocker on here, because I have written off Penrith about 5 minutes ago, and I could be in some strife here. This could be my last gig.
All hate mail to Jack Blythe, please.
At JBullsFooty224 on Twitter. Now, here we go. Mono again. Oh, he's fighting. He's fighting in that tackle, but he goes to ground, 10 out.
Good first up contact by the Rams defence.
Now, who's got the ball? It's the lock in Jared Hackney. We haven't seen much of him today, but he's impressed in his short stints.
No, I think he's just been hard working. Understated player.
The crowd's really getting into this one here at the Tony Luchetti Stadium. Swings it right. Oh, good ball. And they get the penalty. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Brady. We are in for a treat here.
All Rams fans, they've got to be nervous.
Giddy up, I am sorry. Braith Alexander is taking the kick for the touchline from the 50. Where does it land? Who knows? About 35 out.
They're on the march now. It's going to be tough to keep them out again. 25
out, I should say. Bad math. Now, to Carla. There we go. Working his way back into this game.
Absolute strength from the big man.
I think he's the key here. Him and Connor Mason, who's got the ball right now. Dance. Tackle, 10 out. Oh, long ball to Targo. Big second rower. Has he got there? No, short.
They've done well to pull him down short of the line.
Borthwick, the captain at hooker, spreads it right to Connor Mason. Out to the back rower, shrugs off one. But he can't get past another.
They're calling for troops out to the left.
Let's go. Oh, Borthwick plays the short side. Braith Alexander. Oh no, Tarava's put it down. The Rams have got the ball back. Wipe the sweat off your brow, Rams fan. That's a let off.
It looked like it had opened up. Thought he would have waltzed through there, player of his standard.
Oh my God. Oh, Takar, look at him. He just stands over them. Now, here we go. Another front rower.
Strong
bursting his way through. Nicholas Bennett.
Good quick play the ball as well. Hooker's out.
It's the bench hooker, Elijah Collis. Wellington boys come into this game. Here we go. The captain shrugs off injury and he's through the line. Tarava brings him down, but they're only 10 out. Now spread it. They do exactly that. But no, he comes back. Has he got there? Don't tell me, Riley Blackhall. I think Connor Mason's found his partner for Dancing with the Stars. He has danced around that pack.
What about that footwork?
He's electric.
Everything looked to be heading to the right, and he's just bounced off that right foot, gone back to his left, and left a few in his wake there.
Oh, boy. Could step through a door crack, that boy.
Now, surely with 10 minutes to play.
32-18, 14 points. No, I'm doing it. I'm writing him off. Penrith Panthers, goodbye.
At your own peril.
14 points, 10 minutes. It's too big a call, surely.
I think we'll be seeing another one of those short kickoffs. No doubt.
I think the Western Rounds will be anticipating it this time, but
Yeah, they'll be a bit more ready for it.
as the clock just goes under 10 minutes to play, Tyler Colley lines up his 6th kick of the afternoon.
Definitely not rushing with this one.
No.
Smart play.
He'll be relieved after bombing that try in the left-hand corner not long ago. The side's finally back on track. Oh boy, he wants this. Take his personal tally of the day up to 10 points. Tyler Colley. Here we go. Another Bathurst St. Pat's boy. There's a few in the team today. And he strikes it well. 34-18. 16 points. Can't be done.
Big call.
I'm confident.
Again, stranger things have happened.
Late Takala hat-trick. Thoughts?
I'd love to see it.
Stranger things have been done.
Takala hat-trick with him to convert a few of them.
Mate, he could throw those over. Oh, they've mixed it up with this kickoff. Oh, good take from Brendan Lovett.
Different technique there with the short kick.
Oh, penalty to the Western Rounds. Max Pritchard thought he had the strip, but unfortunately too late in the play. The ball gives away the penalty. But this is desperation times for Penrith. They need something special.
I think the referee just got a bit of a call from his touch judge there on the referee's blind side. Good call from the touchy. There was plenty of hands on it. Obviously, Penrith really just need that ball back to get themselves back in the game.
I'll tell you what, Brady, it's getting a bit chilly down here. Let's go.
It is. With the sun's dropped behind a few of the mountains. The lights have taken control.
The backdrop is still immaculate, but there's a few goosebumps making their way out. As Western Rams regain possession. Oh, fearless hit up. Right there from Brendan Lovett. After taking the cat. Large in charge. Here we go again. Lachlan Large.
Again, another strong run.
Takes the side over that halfway line. As they, who's this nuggety proper thing? Colby Peckham. Colby from Dubbo Sims. Uh-oh.
The boys aren't happy with each other in the middle.
No. Bit of a push and shove. Oh! We could have a little bit of feeling here. The number 17 for Penrith, Peter Hansen.
Not particularly what you want to see when we've had a really good day of rugby league.
It looked like there was going to be something break out there. As soon as Takala's walked over, everyone's backed off. They are terrified. He is a man mountain.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mixing it up with him, that's for sure.
The big security guard in the number 10 jersey. Now, what's happening here? What have they decided? I'm not sure what happened there, but Peter Hansen didn't like it.
I'm not sure what the report will be here from the touch judge. They've separated the two sides.
I think it may have been Colby Peckham in that collision. They're having a yarn. I think they may be deliberating over a potential sin bin. We're listening to what the refs say. No clue. Now, they're still talking. They're bringing out Colby Peckham. My mistake on that last play. It wasn't Lachlan Large. It was actually Thomas Stimson. The matching headgears really throwing some shade over here.
Yeah, it's kept us on our toes.
Oh, you're not right.
We thought there was only one blue headgear.
Tell you what, these white boots are making a comeback. They are hard to miss. Now they're having a talk.
So you just leave him with a caution
Sending him back to the line. Now with Nathan Ward, I believe, off the park, Benjamin Lovett seems to have stepped into that captaincy role.
So it'll be a Penrith penalty as well. And, Colby Peckham just going on with it a bit in back play there.
It's a costly play.
A bit unnecessary when you're in front.
Oh, here's Takala. Uh-oh. Come on. Put me on the ground, I dare you, he says, and they do.
What a run.
I only took 3 of them, and big Nicholas Bennett was one of them.
Still going. Look at those legs.
Unsung heroes are starting front rows for the Western Rams today.
Yeah, they're under the pump early, but they've come back really strong.
Colby Peckham and Nicholas Bennett just doing their work, bringing these big front rows for Penrith down. There's only 25 out here. Is it too late for a comeback? I've said yes. What will Penrith say? They've put the grubber through Connor Mason, but they've regathered the Western Rams. Great take.
They'll be able to play Penrith out of the game here. Just complete your sets and they get away with this one.
It's the winger Dillian Marmion. I think it's my first time saying his name this game. Hasn't seen much football this game, but definitely held his own defence.
It's been about the boys in the middle today.
There we go. Stimson strikes again. He's brought down about 30 out from his own line. Hits the ball. Here we go. Colby Peckham. Oh. Dodgem cars out there and bumping him off.
He's a bit fired up after that last altercation.
Early kick from Blackall, finds the grass. Tarava's chasing after it, but he gets it. Now what can he do here? He scored the first try of the afternoon today, Tarava. Now it comes in. We'll take it to the 30. He's still going. Here we go.
Slow to get off him.
Left. Good wind-up on that run, but he's brought down by the centre, no less than Atkins. Oh, show and go from Braith Alexander. Oh, is it too late?
I think now the clock's against them too much. I think it might be, too little too late for Penrith. They still like to put a few together across the stripe. Because obviously being a longer competition, it's good signs to be going into the next round if they can make this scoreline a bit closer.
I'll say this, the decision to not kick for touch and tap on numerous occasions really costing them meters here. Really costing them field position.
Absolutely, and I'm not too sure why they've got any doubts on their kickers from what we've seen today.
Especially Connor Mason, booming boot of a bloke.
Absolutely.
Now, Takala looks like he wants a run here, and I'm scared. They've cut him out. Braith Alexander. Oh! Good intercept. Western Rams, good night. Surely that's it.
Chopped him in half there. Good defence. Comes back for a second grab.
Below the knees.
It could be a bit dangerous, that one, but gets away with it.
So Peckham. Oh, no. He's almost put old Braith Alexander to sleep here. That was hints of a raised elbow, but he's fired up after that collision with Peter Hansen a few minutes ago.
Poor old Alexander getting bumped off by the much bigger man.
Hasn't got too much stature about him. He's held his own today, Braith Alexander, but he's copped that one.
It was solid chest on chest.
Another good kick from Blackall, finds the line, 50 out, halfway. Now.
Here he goes again.
Oh. He is. Deserves a try, I think, Colby Peckham.
He's definitely fired up.
He held his own throughout this game, but he stood up. When the wind went back in Penrith's sails, he has shut that right down. Could we see this scoreline tick over to 40 here as we go out to Cosgrove? He deserves one as well. Dancing through. No, he's brought down 25, 15 out.
Another great run by Cosgrove.
Another bad math by me.
Always looks dangerous.
Out to Blackall, puts in an early kick. Who's there? Bats it dead. This could be the first goal line dropout we've seen this game, Brady.
Yeah, I think so. I think both sides, when they've been in attacking areas, they've more often than not scored. They haven't had a chance to build the pressure.
No, I've been very impressed by the defence of both sides today, though. The aggression but it's definitely starting to seep out a bit in the second half. Oh, good take from Warno. He's looking the other way, hits his forearm, still gets it. Now, here we go, wants a hat trick. Benjamin Lovett. As we see, Elijah Collis going to dummy half. Hits Stimson. Hits Woolno. That should be 6 again for the Western Rams.
And will be.
Excellent. So, we'll see.
Knock on both ways there, the referee's called. I think it's the right decision.
First off, Penrith, I believe.
I believe so. He tried to block the pass as it went past him there. Just got a little bit of a fingertip on it, and that was the first one. So Western Rams should get the feed. And with just under 2 minutes left, it looks like we've got a bit of an injury there in the corner.
I think it might be Woolno. He got hit like...
He's had a good game as well, Woolno.
Yeah, he's really
very
impressed
strong
me.
in the middle.
Especially that, I believe it was Benjamin Lovett's second try where he grabbed it straight out of dummy half, 2 metres out from the line. I thought that was a great play.
Very smart kick.
It's a shame for his game to end this way. He looks to be...
Get up soon. He might have just got a bit winded in that one. Like you said, big collision.
Fingers crossed he's right to go for the next game because the Western Rams will need him.
Up.
He's up. I think they're just...
Maybe blood on the nose or something.
Yeah, a bit of claret. He looks to be alright. Drink of water. Spoonful of cement. He's ready to go.
He won't want to go off early after having such a good game.
There's so many Western Rams players here that I deserve a try.
Oh, for sure.
And I think one of them's going to bring up the 40 here. Not to put the pressure on Coley to convert.
Going to see a scrum play here with Cosgrove out the back, perhaps.
Come on. I want to see some Blackall footwork. What are we going to see? Oh, no, he's hit Cosgrove. Gordon, he sees strong Cosgrove. But he's driven back. Good work from the Penrith defence. Obviously, 80 seconds to go on the clock here. This is... The Penrith comeback is definitely off. I've called it. Paid my money. Now. Give it to Colby Peckham. Give it to Colby Peckham. No, they've gone to Manning. Under to Lovett. Taking a settler. 10 out. Now Elijah Collis hits Bennett. Big front row. He's a nugget of a thing. Mannings puts it right out to Blackhall. Uh-oh.
Well, they've got the numbers.
Oh, no, he stopped Collie.
Last tackle.
Last tackle, 37 seconds on the clock. The crowd wants another one. Good flat kick. Vitago catches it in goal. Runs out to the 20. And Penrith will finish with the ball in hand. Here we go. Ooh. Good offload, but he drops it. I've put the marker on Penrith again here. Ball in hand. My apologies.
Only 15 seconds to go. That'll probably see us through to the end.
Will they stop the clock? Will they pack the scrum? I don't think so. 34-18 to the Western Rams. It looks like this is game. After a strong start from the Penrith Panthers, the full-time siren goes in the background. The Western Rams convincing winners. 34-18. Standout game for Riley Blackhall, Ashton Cosgrove, Colby Pelham. There's too many names. Keep an eye out for these blokes in the future.
Exactly. Terrific players from both sides. But Western Rams just a little bit too strong for Penrith today.
Oh, God. Well, thank you for joining us here on Bar TV this afternoon. It's been a fantastic afternoon of football with the Andrew Johns and the Laurie Daley Cup. My name's Jack Blythe.
I'm Brady Evans.
It's been wonderful having you listen. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful night.